This LakeTV Sports Game of the Week is brought to you by Rick Ball Ford Lincoln in Sedalia, Burger Smokehouse in California, Holly Lift Boat Lifts in Sunrise Beach, the Funky Buffalo Brew House in Camdenton, Cernike Yamaha in Osage Beach, Ozarks Barge and Dock in Gravois Mills, Save-A-Lot Food Stores in Camdenton and Laurie, Cannon Smoked Saloon in Sunrise Beach, Chances Are Restaurant and Lounge in Laurie, and JJ Twiggs Pizza and Barbecue in Osage Beach and Lake Ozark.
And now, the Burger Smokehouse pregame show with William and Matt.
Now, Coach, if you talk about the difference between you and your son, Jeff, obviously you guys have similar styles, but you're not the exact same. What do you see that stands out about him that's different from the way you would coach?
Well, I think he relates to players awful well in terms of he's a terrific motivator. And he does it a little different than I do. He can do it very positive, upbeat, all positive reinforcement. He's great for kids. You know, he's my assistant coach for several years here, my defensive coordinator. Plus, what a lot of people don't realize, he coached 14, 15 years when he took this head job. He'd been under Steve Hancock at Branson, who's one of the outstanding coaches in Southwest Missouri. Not the outstanding coach, but one of them for sure. So he had great experience. Played under some great guys like Jesse Branch, his college career, and so he's got all the components. He was ready, and it's been proven in the win and loss record.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, it's been fun to get to experience Camdenton Laker football. We had talked earlier today, and as a Versailles kid, you always heard about the prestige of Camdenton football. And if you're not a Camdenton guy, you kind of get tired of hearing it. I'm like, what's all the hoopla about? Get down here, last 3 years being involved, following the team, I'll tell you what. You couldn't talk enough about how different it is here than any other high school that I've experienced, maybe across the whole state of Missouri.
It's what you call special, a kind of a special relationship between players and coaches and community and fans. It just seems to have built in the late 70s with our first state playoff team in 77 when we played the quarterfinals and semifinals here and won both close ball games. It just seems like it's caught its own life with its own momentum, and it's exciting, and it's a great experience for kids. And as you said, unless you experience it, it's difficult to understand, but it's what I'd term special.
Well, in your career, 5 state championships, 23 district championships, but if you had to pick one moment, one game, one play to highlight the career of Bob Shore as a coach, what would that be?
Well, that'd be hard to say. You know, there's been so many great moments. I tell you what, it's been good to me. I mean, I've had great kids. I just couldn't even single one out. It's funny, but when you're in this business, in my profession, looking at from my side, it's so different. And you know what's exciting about it is, every Friday night is the biggest ball game you're going to play. You never have it made. You're only as good as Friday. It doesn't matter if you won 300 games or what. Next Friday night, you've got to go prove it. I've often told the players, hardest thing's the easiest thing. You know, whenever you win, you got to go out and prove it again. When you lose, you're going to get the chance to get better and prove it. So that's kind of the total experience, but don't let anybody kid you that knows anything about it, that's ever done it. It's about the relationships that are formed during that time, during the journey. The goals accomplished are great, but, you know, we've never won a state championship, but within 2 hours on the way home, I was thinking about next year and who we opened with. That's what makes it great, is there's always next year, always next ball game, and the relationships that you make that last a lifetime.
That's awesome, Coach. It's been an absolute honor. It's been a privilege to get to have you up tonight. I thank you for joining us. Maybe give a prediction for what's going to happen to this 2015 Camdenton Lakers squad. Young, hungry.
I'll tell you what, I never go against the Lakers. As Jim Perks, my line coach, used to say, I said, what do you think for the game? He said 35-0 Camdenton.
That's awesome.
And there's no way to be but positive. Right now, we've got a lot of new faces out there this year, but it's not so much what you lose every year, it's what you replace it with. You know, I mean, experience is a great teacher. It's the most unforgiving. But when your kids have played a lot of freshman JV ball for 2 years, they're ready to step in as starters. As the old coach once said, sophomore plays to keep from making a mistake, a senior plays to win.
Well, And this Camdenton team is going to be just that. Only 3 returners on offense, 2 on defense. So you've got a lot of kids that are stepping up and are ready to continue the tradition and see if they can't make their name on the Camdenton Laker tradition.
That's right, but don't everybody fool you. A lot of those seniors, they're experienced football players, not experienced starters, experienced football players. And your first season opener game is the most questionable. You don't know what your opponents have, you don't know what you have, and nothing rings truer in the first game than the old saying, more games are lost than won. And that's particularly true in the first game. Whoever gets their feet under them and doesn't make mistakes can get control of it. That's where I hope we're going.
Well, Coach, we wish you luck. We thank you again for joining us. We know this guy right here is rooting for the Lakers tonight. This is Missouri Hall of Fame Coach Bob Shore, Camdenton Laker legend. Coach, we thank you for joining us.
Well, thank you for having me here. I've enjoyed it.
Absolutely.
Great to be on TV here with the Lakers.
Well, it's a pleasure to have you, folks. You're watching LakeTV Sports. We'll be right back with the game after this.
At Save-A-Lot, we know every dollar means a lot. We make it easy to save on the things you need. Not aisle after aisle of products that you don't. So you save up to 40% on every trip.
Look for lunchbox goodies like Ginger Evans pies, Loft House cookies, McClary's American Singles, Kellogg's Rice Krispies treats, and Austin crackers.
Save-A-Lot. Savings made easy.
Football fans, don't miss the Funky Buffalo post-game show live from the Funky Buffalo this Friday following the Camdenton Laker football opener against Hillcrest. Join LakeTV Sports Director William Holtz and Ron Dugan for game recap, interviews, and analysis. And get some grub while you're there at the Funky Buffalo.
That's your Pride of the Lake marching band. Good as always, and they open up 2015 season here at Bob Shore Stadium with a beautiful rendition of our national anthem. Just makes you proud to be an American, makes you proud to be a football fan, and makes you proud to be right here at Lake of the Ozarks watching the Camdenton Lakers.
Yeah, no better way to start a football season off with a nice national anthem by the Camdenton Laker Band. So we appreciate their efforts in getting us started here tonight.
Well, you see the fans are here, they're loud, they're ready to go, but we have got stuff to talk about, players to spotlight, coaches to talk about, and what these teams were able to accomplish last year, and that'll be after a moment from our sponsors right after this.
Chances Are Restaurant and Lounge in Laurie is a hometown favorite and has been since 1989. With generous portions, favorable pricing, and a familiar staff that treats you like family, going to Chances Are is a no-brainer. They're open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner 7 days a week. Come in on the weekends for the prime rib and all-you-can-eat shrimp. And on Saturday night, year-round, they feature live music with some of the area's hottest bands. And if you stay out too late on the weekend and need that late breakfast fix the next morning, come enjoy our all-you-can-eat breakfast buffet until noon on Saturdays and 1 on Sundays. Off Highway 5 in Laurie, come find out what makes us so special and...
If you're here once,
chances are you'll be back! Mention this Chances Are commercial on Lake TV and receive $2 off the appetizer of your choice.
JJ Twinks, Pizza and Pub.
It's the Lake's favorite family restaurant where past meets present. We're famous for our fresh homemade pizzas, our fall off the bone ribs, combo platter, and our lunch buffet until 2:30 Monday through Friday. We're also famous for the fun stuff plastered all over the walls, games, antler chandeliers, and it's truly the place where friends and family meet for good times and great food. For a taste of lake nightlife, step into Risky's, relax, meet new friends, and take advantage of happy hour with 2-for-1 drinks from 3 to 6 Monday through Friday. Don't forget our live music Thursday starting at 6 or karaoke Friday and Saturdays. Try JJ Twigs at Deerberg's in Osage Beach. Place your order at our express kitchen for fast carryout or patio dining, or enjoy full table service. Enjoy a cold drink upstairs at our Lakeview Terrace with a breathtaking view of Lake of the Ozarks. JJ Twigs for family fun, late nightlife, and a fantastic view of Lake of the Ozarks.
Back here on Lake TV Sports, you see the view from the top of the press box. Our Emily Ruffy with the great view right there. You see her. And a packed crowd. And tonight, opening night of the 2015 Missouri high school football season. And Matt, the beauty of week 1 is everyone is undefeated. Everyone's dreams, hopes, aspirations still very much alive.
Yeah, absolutely. The sky is the limit. And every team is hopeful that, they're going to make a run here into the playoffs and do something special this season, 2015.
So the visiting Hillcrest Hornets. Matt, you did your research. You got the lowdown on them. Tell us a little bit about this Coach Beckham coached Hornets team.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, John Beckham has been the coach the Hornets last season. They got bit by a little bit of the injury bug. Had some players playing that probably weren't ready for the Friday night lights, but they are returning 3 starters on offense, 1 on defense, and they're looking to make a statement here in their first game of the season. This is about the 5th year in a row they've started off playing Camdenton to open up their season, so they're looking to change their ways a little bit and get off to a good start.
And Camdenton, the winner of that game last year, so they got off to a good start. Now, the thing about both of these teams tonight is they don't return a lot of starters. 6 for Hillcrest, 5 for Camdenton, so you're going to see a lot of players you heard Coach Short talking about that haven't seen varsity action starting. So that means we're going to get to see some young guys have an opportunity to step up and make a mark tonight.
Yeah, I'm really excited about the football game. I'm ready to get this thing started. We see the Lakers getting ready to come out of the tunnel here in a minute. Ready to kick off the 2015 football season.
Tell you what, high school kid, you're underneath there getting ready to run through in front of a sold-out crowd. They're just packed here. I don't know about sold out, but it's exciting. You get to run underneath the hog, the purple haze, just coming out here. It's exciting for them. And it's a Camdenton Laker team coming off an 8-3 campaign. They lost in the district championship to the eventual Class 5 state champion Battle Spartans. I'll tell you what, Justin Conyers, he did his work last year. In the Battle Spartans' first year of eligibility, they go on to win the 5A state championship. And that's a big, big testament to what that coaching staff was able to do early on in the program history. And they came into here, Bob Shore Stadium. Lake TV had that game last year. They ended up beating Camdenton. I think it was 29-21. Ended up winning that game. And the winner of that game, you really felt like had a good shot to win the state championship. And they did end up winning that game. So you got Camdenton 8-3, but they replaced a lot, including 4 of their 5 all-state offensive linemen, 4 of their 5 all-state defensive linemen. And what you have back offensively is not a lot. You got to replace the Ozark Conference Player of the Year, Josh Martin, had over 2,500 yards, 29 touchdowns, both Laker records. And you're talking about Laker records, you've had some legends. You're talking about the Rodney Brownells. You're talking about the Jeff Shores. You're about some of the greatest players that came out of the state of Missouri high school played right here, and Josh Martin just annihilated both of those records last year. Now, of course, he went on to play at Truman State, and they're going to have to replace those guys.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough test. The Camdenton's coming in here. They're feeling confident. I think they're ready for this football game. Jeff Shore before the game was exuding confidence. He's ready for this season. He's comfortable as his 5th year under the head coach of the Camdenton Lakers. And I think he's set and ready to take his team to something special here in the 2015 season.
Talk about this Camdenton team. The Shore game, pound the rock, pound the rock, pound the rock. Eliminate big mistakes, manage the game, and try to stay in it, and you'll have an opportunity to win the game. But this is a different Laker team than we've seen the last couple of years, and I'm really, really excited to see quarterback Dylan Decker at the helm. He's athletic, he can get out of the pocket and move, and he's got an accurate arm. So I want to be interested to see if Coach Shore doesn't give Decker some opportunities to rack up some passing yards, which we're really not accustomed to seeing as far as the Lakers are concerned.
Right. Camdenton's coming in against a little bit of an undersized Hillcrest team. Even the coach said so himself. So you're going to see Camdenton want to try to pound the football. They're going to want to take it to the Hillcrest Hornets tonight and really kind of try to wear down that defense and then wait for that big play, that play-action fake downfield, and come up with some big points and some big plays for this Laker offense.
You see your starters right there for Camdenton. coming onto the field. And one we'd like to point out is number 7. You just saw him, wide receiver Jake Hill. He also plays cornerback, and he's a player that the coaching staff said, man, we expect this young man to break out in a big way. And if you want to keep your eyes on someone that can make a play at any time, it's number 7, the senior Jake Hill. So I'm excited to see what quarterback Dylan Decker, and I'm excited to see what the wide receiver Jake Hill has in store for us as far as big-time plays. There's Carter Williams, number 45. Gotta love that. He was the backup tailback a year ago. Josh Martin had the ankle injuries, and when he wasn't able to go, Carter was out on the field. So what do you do if you're Carter Williams and you want to pay tribute to Josh Martin? You steal the man's number. Carter wears number 47 his first 3 years. He gets the nod as a starting tailback. Let's take Martin's number 45 and see if that doesn't carry some weight, the number that is. So you see the purple haze. They're down there. They're ready to rock and roll. So we are just a couple minutes away from kickoff, probably about 5 minutes actually. So we'll be right back here on Lake TV with Hillcrest, Camdenton. You're watching exclusive Laker football on Lake TV.
You want a dock that'll withstand the wakes from a million boats? You want a dock that's different from the usual dock? Then you want a custom-built dock from Ozarks Barge and Dock in Gravois Mills. Ozarks Barge and Dock has been consistently voted best dock builder at the Lake of the Ozarks, and we guarantee every dock we build. Ozarks Barge and Dock, we build the strongest docks on the lake.
Polylift boat lifts.
Your boat is a major investment. Make sure it sits on a polylift.
When you need a boat lift to raise your boat out of the water, choose the one voted best boat lift at the lake. Choose Polylift. Any size, built with the best quality construction, a lifetime warranty on the tanks, and the service to stand behind it. We don't just build boat lifts, we build Polylifts.
We don't just build boat lifts, we build polylifts.
It's the Rick Ball Ford Lincoln grand opening.
Family fun, including bounce house, exotic animals,
refreshments,
and balloons.
Hey, these are mine.
Hey, stay out of the bounce house.
Introducing Ride by Yamaha. The world's first dual throttle handlebar control system, engineered to change the way you experience the water. There's only one way to ride, and it's only available on Yamaha Wave Runners. Yamaha, the #1 brand on the water.
Your local Yamaha dealer at the lake for over 40 years is Sir Dyke Yamaha.
This Lake TV Sports Game of the Week is brought to you by Rick Ball Ford Lincoln in Sedalia, Burger Smokehouse in California, Polylift Boat Lifts in Sunrise Beach, the Funky Buffalo Brew House in Camdenton, Sir Dyke Yamaha in Osage Beach, Ozark Barge and Dock in Gravois Mills, Save-A-Lot Food Stores in Camdenton and Laurie, Cannon Smoke Saloon in Sunrise Beach, Chances Are Restaurant and Lounge in Laurie, and J.J. Twiggs Pizza and Barbecue in Osage Beach and Lake Ozark.
Back here on Lake TV, you're watching Friday Night Game of the Week, Week 1 rendition. It's the Camdenton Lakers playing host to the Ozark Conference rival, the Hillcrest Hornets. We've got you covered. I'm William Holtz, joined by Matthew Wamser. And Bob Shore Stadium has a packed house, and we're excited to bring it to you. And for those of you that are used to Lake TV's Game of the Week, seeing us in right here at the field, we got something new for you this year. It's the live postgame show from the Funky Buffalo in Camdenton. They've agreed to extend their hours, so we're going to load up our gear. We're going to jump ship, run our way over there, and be on the air for the live postgame show about 15, 20 minutes right after the ball game concludes here on Lake TV. And that will be hosted by myself, and then Ron Dugan will be co-hosting that with me. They're going to have food, activities, and it'll be an awesome crowd. We're very excited to bring that to you. But, of course, first we've got unfinished business here on the field. The coin toss going on, and always hard to tell from the booth, but the referees will indicate. See the captains for both teams, and hard to believe the 2015 season is here, Matt.
Yeah, absolutely. It's great to be back. Another year of Lake of the Ozarks football. And yeah, we're going to be covering 9 games all season long. So every week you're going to be able to catch a live football action from the Ozark Conference right here on Lake TV. So please stay tuned. Channel 197 on Charter Communications. We're on Channel 90 on Como Connect Network. So please stay tuned. Give us your feedback. We'd love to hear what you guys think about our broadcast.
Yeah, definitely. Give us a shout out. Go like us on Facebook. Connect with us. Let us know what you think. And exciting for us, the guys at Lake TV. I'll tell you, we get to do a lot of fun stuff, traveling the Lake area, mid-Missouri, going around, and the things that we're involved in. But getting to interview Bob Shore, that's a treat for me personally, being a sports fan the way I am. Of course, always known of Bob Shore, you know, growing up being a high school football fan in the area. But awesome getting a chance to interview him. We're glad we were able to bring you that interview, and we're going to do more things like that this year to keep you, the viewer, informed and as close as we can possibly get you. So we're just waiting on the results of the coin toss, and you couldn't ask for much better weather here in Camdenton. It's a little sticky, but much better than being wet. I remember early in the season last year we had a rain delay early in the year, and that's no fun. So we're here. We're ready to rock. Some big kids down there for Camdenton. Cody Helms, Josh Keys in there. And then you also have Parker Pitts, the second-team All-State offensive lineman for the Lakers. He returns, and he's going to anchor a line that has big, big shoes to fill. So we are set. Not sure who's going to be receiving the kickoff, but you can find out right here on Lake TV right after this.
At Save-A-Lot, we know every dollar means a lot. We make it easy to save on the things you need. Not aisle after aisle of products that you don't. So you save up to 40% on every trip.
Look for lunchbox goodies like Ginger Evans pies, Loft House cookies, McClary's American Singles, Kellogg's Rice Krispies treats, and Austin crackers.
Save-A-Lot. Savings made easy.
Football fans, don't miss the Funky Buffalo post-game show live from the Funky Buffalo this Friday following the Camdenton Laker football opener against Hillcrest. Join Lake TV Sports Director William Holtz and Ron Dugan for a game recap, interviews, and analysis. And get some grub while you're there at the Funky Buffalo.
And we're back, and Camdenton wins the toss, but they defer, and Michael Haig set to kick off for the Lakers. And Hillcrest back to receive the kick, and we're officially underway. A little squib. That'll drop inside the 40. Wisely grabbed there and gobbled at the 32-yard line. That's number 32 for Hillcrest.
Sebastian Michael receiving the kickoff, and Hillcrest looking here to start off on their offense and really get their 2015 season off to a good start. Let's see what they can do.
So Camdenton now, we talked about it, they don't return a lot of guys, only 3 on the defensive side of the ball. So you've got new faces everywhere. Be interesting to see. Lined up out of the shotgun is quarterback Isaiah Harwood for the Hornets. He's going to hand off on the sweep to Savage, who's got some room. He's outside and inside, just past the 40, up to about the 41-yard line. Good gain on first down. That'll bring up a 2nd down and 8 after the 7-yard gain on the play by Eric Savage, the wide receiver in motion. So 2nd down. And we're going to say 3 here out of the shotgun is Harwood. Quick pass in the flat. He's got his man. That's good for a 1st down and then some. That's number 2, Josh Powell, with the reception. And that's a 1st down right there for the Hornets. So good start here for Hillcrest offensively. 2 plays, both positive yardage. Now some confusion. The play comes in. The interesting thing about this Hillcrest offense is the way they line up 3 or 4 receivers. They're out of the shotgun, and of course some big playmakers have come from this Hillcrest team over the years. most notably Dorial Green Beckham, now playing in the NFL. There's the handoff and gobbled up in the backfield for a loss for the Lakers. Heck of a tackle right there. That's number 41, Todd Simpson, the defensive end. Blows that play up. That's a 4-yard loss, and that's going to bring up 2nd down and 14. Powell was the ball carrier, and he probably just assumed that Harwood would have kept that one. Harwood now drops back, throws into the flat. He's got his man on the reception. That's Hale makes a man miss. He may go now inside the 30 down to about the 24-yard line. They spot it. Big play right there. That's good for a 32-yard gain, and we have a Laker down on the far sideline. You see Peak Sport and Spine team doctor / physical therapist Rodney Brownell, former All-State Laker, attends to him. So we do have a player down, folks, but Hillcrest marching on their first possession. We'll be right back after this.
Chances are Restaurant and Lounge in Lori is a hometown favorite and has been since 1989. With generous portions, favorable pricing, and a familiar staff that treats you like family, going to Chances Are is a no-brainer. They're open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner 7 days a week. Come in on the weekends for the prime rib and all-you-can-eat shrimp. And on Saturday night, year-round, they feature live music with some of the area's hottest bands. And if you stay out too late on the weekend and need that late breakfast fix the next morning, come enjoy our all-you-can-eat breakfast buffet until noon on Saturdays and 1 on Sundays. Off Highway 5 in Lori, come find out what makes us so special and...
If you're here once,
chances are you'll be back! Mention this Chances Are commercial on LakeTV and receive $2 off the appetizer of your choice.
You want a dock that'll withstand the wakes from a million boats? You want a dock that's different from the usual dock? Then you want a custom-built dock from Ozarks Barge and Dock in Gravois Mills. Ozarks Barge and Dock has been consistently voted best dock builder at the Lake of the Ozarks. And we guarantee every dock we build. Ozarks Barge and Dock. We build the strongest docks on the lake.
Back here on Lake TV, and we had an injury on the play for the Lakers, but able to get off is Brett Kellick, and he's being assisted. That doesn't look good, and you hate to see that, especially this early in the season. I mean, anytime you never like to see a young man injured, but this early, not even gotten the first offensive possession, and Brett Kellogg will be helped off the field. But meanwhile, the Hornets in excellent field position now. They've got it inside the 25 of Camdenton. We've got a 1st and 10 from the Laker 24 after just 3 offensive plays here. Out of the shotgun, 3 wide receivers, bottom of your screen. Single set, top of your screen. That's Hale. Out of the shotgun, here's Harwood now, the quick pass. He's got his man. That's wide receiver Savage now. Breaks a couple tackles. Savage inside the 20, taken down about the 19-yard line. Tackle on the play by number 2 of the Lakers. So that's good for 5 yards, and it'll bring up 2nd down and 5.
Yeah, Hillcrest is happy to just kind of make that long pass down the line of scrimmage and let the receivers do some work after the catch. So good job by the receivers, their offensive line getting downfield, trying to make some blocks and picking up big yardage here on the first drive.
So 2nd down and 5 from the 19-yard line of Camdenton. 10 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Here's the play action now. Rolling out is Harwood. He's flushed out of the pocket. He'll throw and out of bounds. On the play, Savage was his intended receiver. Nice job by the Lakers front, containing the play, not being fooled by the play action, and their discipline pays off. That is going to bring up a 3rd and 5 for Hillcrest. This is their first 3rd down of the possession. Of course, it's early, so 3rd down and 5 now from the 19-yard line. So incomplete pass right there by quarterback Isaiah Harwood. Here come the Purple Haze chants. 3rd down and 5. Out of the shotguns, Harwood. Quick pass, that's Hale at the 20, catches it, cuts inside, and cannot shake his defender. That's an excellent tackle by Ethan Pineda of the Lakers. Sound tackling, squares up, takes him down. That's a big-time tackle on 3rd down and 5, and that'll bring up a 4th down and 5 after no gain. And it looks like Coach Beckham's team elects to keep the offense on the field.
Yeah, why not? First drive of the game, you really want to try to pick up a 1st down here, keep your offense on the field, and find a way to get some points on the board.
So 4th down and 5. Hillcrest now offense on the field. Here's Harwood. He throws over the middle. That's overthrown, looking for his tight end up the seam, number 27, DeAndre Jones. No one home when the Lakers force a 4-and-out, and their offense gets their first look of the 2015 season.
A good job by the Lakers defense doing the bend not break thing. They let up some big yardage to the Hillcrest offense, but a great job once they got down into the red zone, protecting their end zone and getting the ball back for their offense.
Yeah, good point. They did give up some big plays, but when it mattered most, they stayed home, and they were able to hold Hillcrest on down. So 1st down and 10 now. And out of the shotgun, 5 wide receivers, empty backfield. Decker, the quarterback, looks to his right. He's going to air out. He's looking long. He's got his man, and that's our playmaker, Jake Hill, inside the 30, down to the 17. We're going to give him the 18-yard line. What a big play. That's good for 63 yards on the first offensive play. That's what we're talking about, baby. Dylan Decker airing one out, hits Jake Hill in stride. And like we said, 63 yards through the air. How unprecedented of a Jeff Shore team to throw the ball on 1st down.
Yeah, what do we talk about in a pregame show? We're going to pound the ball, open up that play action, and right off the bat, 60-yard pass and catch. What a beautiful start for the Camdenton offense.
Jake Hill, we touched on in the pregame, expecting big things out of him. How about that? Your first play as a starter on wide receiver. Oh, this haul in a 63-yard bomb. So 1st and 10 now under center. Here's the handoff, and not much going. A swarm of Hornets. Even the helmet comes off. That's number 42 for the Lakers, Zach Ensley. Of course, you remember his older brother, Matt Ensley, a couple of years ago, starting tailback for the Lakers before Josh Martin took over after Matt graduated. So just a 1-yard gain on their first running attempt, and that'll bring up 2nd down and 9 from the 17-yard line of Hillcrest. Under center is Decker. Josh Keys at fullback position. Decker now steps up in the pocket, and world of hurt. He goes down at his own, at the 27-yard line. Forward progress to the 25, and that's a quarterback sack. Got a couple of Hornets that share that one.
Yeah, it's Bryce Wagner, number 48, in there on the sack. And Colin
Ostrich with the sack as well. They're each going to get a half sack there, and I'll tell you what, I like the play calling here to start the game by Coach Shore. Like to see Decker there just either get rid of that or check it down into the flat. But tell you what, good job by Hillcrest to get it in his face and do it quickly. 3rd down and 17. Ball at the Hillcrest 25. Decker out of the shotgun. Rolls to his left. Now throws. He's looking for Hake, and that's going to be picked off. That's number 2. Again, that's Hale, I believe. Oh, he's making a couple of guys miss. He'll go down at the 13-yard line. Actually, Powell called his name earlier. He had the first run of the game. The sophomore D-back just sits underneath that one, and that's a interception by Josh Powell on a big 3rd down. So turnover on downs on Hillcrest's first offensive possession, and a turnover on the Lakers in way of a interception. So both teams unable to score on the first possession, but no harm done. It's just like a punt, basically. Not great field position. Hillcrest takes it over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Yeah, both defenses doing a good job so far. Gave up some big plays, but when it counted, they're holding their offense, no points, and getting the ball back.
So Harwood now out of the shotgun, fakes the handoff, He's trying to get outside and taken down. Josh Keys in the backfield. That's a quarterback sack, a 6-yard loss, and Josh Keys, such a huge part of the Lakers' success over the last few years. One of the few returning playmakers. No disrespect to the rest of the Lakers, but just a few guy. Parker picked Josh Keys in there, and Keys comes up with a huge play defensively on first down for Hillcrest. So 2nd down and 16 now. The Lakers shifting defensively. Out of the shotguns, Harwood. Inside give with some room now. That's tailback. Beckham now, he's outside. He shakes a couple of guys. He's got first down yardage after a gain of 20 on 2nd and 17. I'll tell you what, nice balance there by Beckham, younger brother of Dorial Green Beckham. Hoping to follow in his brother's footsteps. Tell you what, one of the better players we've seen at the high school level. The Hillcrest receiver really dominated in his time at Hillcrest. We talked about him now in the NFL playing. So out of the shotgun, Harwood. Impressive run on the first carry by Malachi Beckham. He's going to get another one and nothing doing. The Lakers swarm him in the backfield, a loss of 3 yards. And they're leading the way for the Lakers. Trevor Smith, the senior linebacker, wraps him up. So 2nd down and 13 now. Ball placed at the 25-yard line, and as that sun goes down, starts to get very comfortable here in Camdenton. Hand off now to Beckham, shakes a tackle, but that's it, only one. He shakes off a couple of guys, but that's it. After Powell unable to take him down, Lakers swarm to him, and for the 2nd consecutive play, negative yardage on the handoff to Beckham, so another 3-yard loss brings up 3rd down and 16. We'll see if the Laker defense can't force another punt here. So 3rd down 16. You hear the chants, Purple Haze, hoping to get a stop. Harwood out of the shotgun. Now looks to his left, now steps up in the pocket. He's got some room. Shakes off the first guy, and he has about 9 yards, but it'll be well short of first down yardage. That's going to bring up 4th down and 9. And our first punting situation of the game as John Beckham's punting unit comes on the field. So the Laker defense holds strong once again. Their 2nd consecutive series where they don't allow anything that hurts them. Back to receive the punt for the Lakers. Jake Hill, the playmaker, he's back deep, and then Ethan Pineda. He is the up man. There's the boot, bounces, and that goes up and bounces off a Hillcrest guy. So Lakers are going to have excellent field position at the 40-yard line. Well, they can't mark it at the 35-yard line because it was touched by a Hillcrest guy up by the 40, and that's where the ball should be placed. Yeah, now you see the official coming in. They'll get that squared away. I have a tendency to love to talk about what the officials should do. They know better than I do, and that's why I'm up here and not down there. So the Lakers get their 2nd offensive series here. Excited about what the Lakers showed in the first series. Airing it out, you know, you had Jake Hill, the young man, with that 63-yard play, still impressed by that play calling. And now we've got a timeout on the field, so we'll take a short break. You're watching exclusive coverage of Camdenton Laker football on LakeTV.
JJ Twings, Pizza and Pub.
It's the Lake's favorite family restaurant where past meets present. We're famous for our fresh homemade pizzas, our fall off the bone ribs, combo platter, and our lunch buffet until 2:30 Monday through Friday. We're also famous for the fun stuff plastered all over the walls, games, antler chandeliers, and it's truly the place where friends and family meet for good times and great food. For a taste of late nightlife, step into Risky's, relax, meet new friends, and take advantage of happy hour with 2-for-1 drinks from 3 to 6 Monday through Friday. Don't forget our live music Thursday starting at 6 or karaoke Friday and Saturdays. Try JJ Twigs at Deerberg's in Osage Beach. Place your order at our express kitchen for fast carryout or patio dining, or enjoy full table service. Enjoy a cold drink upstairs at our Lakeview Terrace with a breathtaking view of Lake of the Ozarks. JJ Twigs for family fun, late nightlife, and a fantastic view of Lake of the Ozarks.
Back here on Lake TV now, Camdenton 1st and 10 from their own 35. 40 actually, the hand up to Carter Williams. He's up to the 45-yard line. He's got about 6 yards, and that's good for a 4-yard, or bring up a 2nd and 4 after the 6-yard gain. Man, what a crowd here at Camdenton. Packed house. Then you look over to the Hillcrest seats, and not quite the same feel. So a 2nd down and 4. From their own 45-yard line. Under center is Decker. Ensley in the background, or in the backfield. It goes to Ensley. He's across midfield. He rumbles forward. 1st down yardage inside Hillcrest territory. So it'll be 1st and 10, Camdenton, from the Hillcrest 49-yard line. Matt, so not a lot shown so far. Of course, you saw Decker air one out to Hill, but what do you like so far?
Well, we've seen a couple of big plays by the offense, like you just mentioned, but really that's been a story of the defense here in the first quarter, not bending but not breaking, and we've got ourselves a shutout.
Decker now, quick pass into the flat, nice grab right there, nice block on the edge. Wow, nice job right there, pulling in the reception for the Lakers. That's number 21, but I'll tell you what, the block on the outside really sprung him. That was a nice block on the outside. Number 13 of the Lakers. So the block was Michael Terry. What a play he made, and Austin Stamper hauls in the one-handed reception, bailing out Decker there. So 1st and 10 from the 35-yard line. Rolls in the flat. You go right back to the young man. He hauls it in. He's up to the 30-yard line, 5 yards. So I'll tell you what, you got something going here. Stamper now on back-to-back plays gets reception. You talk about the one reception you haul in one hand, so your quarterback's like, hey, how about this guy?
Right, showing some confidence in Stamper's ability to catch the football and pick up positive yardage. So
2nd down and 5 now from the Hillcrest 30-yard line. Hands off, there's Enley. Nice push from the offensive line. We're going to have our first flag of the game, thrown in the vicinity of offensive holding. Hate to speculate. Well, who am I kidding? I don't hate to speculate. We'll see what it is now. Just that, a holding on the offense. That'll bump the Lakers back. And while we've got a minute, you talk about this Camdenton Laker tradition, 5 state championships in the history of this program. That's unheard of. So we'll see where they mark this one off. Definitely going to push them back a ways, back to the initial line of scrimmage, back to the 35. So the Lakers going to replay 2nd down and just lose about 5 yards on the play. Decker now comes back in. Really got to like what you've seen from Decker here in the early going. He's completed a handful of passes already, and the first quarter's not even expired yet. And we got an early start now, back-to-back plays. That's going to be an illegal procedure or false start on Michael Terry, the senior wideout. So that'll back him up another 5, and you know Coach Shore not happy about back-to-back penalties. That's going to bring up 2nd down and 15 from the 40-yard line here for Camdenton. Minute 47 remaining here in this first quarter of play. We are scoreless here from Bob Shore Stadium. Lake TV Sports live on hand, proud to bring you Camdenton Laker football. And this won't be our last broadcast here at Bob Shore Stadium. We also have the Kickapoo game on September 11th, just a few weeks from now. So 2nd and 15. Long yardage situation. Decker fakes the handoff into the flat, and he underthrows his target. That's number 28 on the play, Michael Hake. And thrown at the feet, really not a chance there for Hake to make a play. That was a low thrown and pressure put on the quarterback. You just have to credit it.
Right, Decker didn't really have a chance to get his feet set. I think that's what caused the pass to be a little low at the feet of the receiver.
Indeed, my friend. So 3rd and 15 now for the Lakers. They go with empty backfield. Here's Decker. Looks left, he's got Hill, and Hill heard footsteps. Really nice delivery right there by number 4, Bryant Shaffitzil. Nice job by the defender, and I'll tell you what, looks like Hill saw it coming, took his eyes off the ball just for a second. That's a good defensive play by Hillcrest. So Michael Terry into punt now, and he'll be punting to Eric Savage, who is set at the 10-yard line of Hillcrest. Oh, how about this? A little fake, a little option. Outside, they got anything going? And they go for the fake, and it's going to be just short. Nice play. The option held right there. The up man on the play was Bryce Murray. Held it to the very last second, and then he pitches it outside. Nothing doing right there. Nice job to break a couple of tackles. Did Michael Terry, but he's about a yard shy of the first down, and Hillcrest will take over. 1st and 10 from their own 26-yard line. Minute 19 remaining here in this first quarter. I wonder if they know just how many people are here. I'm sure the gate could tell us, but just a capacity crowd here. Impressive turnout, and as it always is here at Bob Shore Stadium. So 1st and 10 now from the 25-yard line in. We have another flag. Our 3rd of the quarter. First on Hillcrest, assuming it is on Hillcrest. Of course, could get myself into some trouble. And I did get myself into trouble. That's the 3rd penalty of the day for the Lakers already. And that's an offside. Looks like someone lined up in the neutral zone for Coach Shore's squad. So 1st down and 5 after the offsides. Harwood, the quick throw, and able to haul it in. Wide receiver Eric Savage, the intended receiver, and a little bit overthrown. Savage took a one-hand stab at it, but unable to haul that in. That'll bring up 2nd down and 5. Inside give to Beckham. He's got some room up the middle now. Crossed the 40 up to about the 43-yard line. Got about 12 yards on the play. Griffin with the stop for the Lakers. That's good for a Hillcrest 1st down. And Beckham, son of head coach John Beckham, solid running the ball so far. You haven't seen him have too many opportunities, but he's had about 4 carries. And almost every time he's touched the ball, it's either been a big run or a big loss.
Yeah, Malachi really looks like a big guy down there. He's hard to bring down. It's going to take a couple of Laker defenders to really bring him down to the turf.
So 1st down now, under pressure. His quarterback steps up in the pocket. Nice job by Harwood. He gets a couple of yards. Tell you what, that could have been a big loss situation as Lakers sent the blitz, and he was able to see the blitz, realize what was happening, and he stepped up in the pocket and made positive yardage out of what could have been a very negative play. 20 seconds now left here in this first quarter of play, and Hillcrest, no need to take a snap. We'll see if Coach Beckham decides to let this run out, and it looks like he will. So after first quarter of play, Hillcrest has the ball at their own 44-yard line driving. Score 0-0. You're watching exclusive coverage of Camdenton Laker football on LakeTV.
want a dock that'll withstand the wakes from a million boats? You want a dock that's different from the usual dock? Then you want a custom-built dock from Ozarks Barge and Dock in Gravois Mills. Ozarks Barge and Dock has been consistently voted best dock builder at the Lake of the Ozarks, and we guarantee every dock we build. Ozarks Barge and Dock. We build the strongest docks on the lake.
Polylift boat lifts.
Your boat is a major investment. Make sure it sits on a polylift.
When you need a boat lift to raise your boat out of the water, choose the one voted best boat lift at the lake. Choose Polylift. Any size, built with the best quality construction, a lifetime warranty on the tanks, and the service to stand behind it. We don't just build boat lifts, we build Polylifts.
We don't just build boat lifts, we build polylifts.
Back here on Lake TV, and after the end of the first quarter, no score, but both teams showing they've got some weapons, some big plays, but you talked about it, the bend but not break mentality, and both teams' defense standing strong. We'll see if Hillcrest here, as we start this second quarter, can get something going. They've got it second down and about 9 yards from their own 44-yard line. Out of the shotgun, 4 wide receivers. Harwood now takes the snap, inside give to Beckham, and he has no room but makes a couple of guys miss. Now inside up to about the 45-yard line. He gets a few yards and keeps the feet churning. Nice job by Beckham. Great awareness, because that again could have been a negative yard situation for Hillcrest.
Yeah, good job by Beckham to do what he could with that play. Looked like it was about to be blown up by the Laker defense, but he found a way to keep his feet moving and picking up positive yardage for the Hornets offense.
Really runs hard. I mean, not a tall kid by any means, but he's got a couple of tree trunks that he's running on. Them legs are big, and a stocky young man making his presence felt. 3rd and 4 now. A first down would put Hillcrest into Camdenton territory. And it looks like Hillcrest will take a timeout, so we're going to stay right here on Lake TV. See if we can't get some crowd shots from our camera crew, just to sell out crowd. People still shuffling in here at Bob Shore Stadium. I like the use of the timeout. I know that, you know, it's early. You got 11 minutes left in the first half, but with the way this game's starting, Matt, every possession's going to be pretty big, it looks like. And so you want to make sure you have the right play. Coach Beckham got a look at what the Lakers were drawing up defensively and wanted to change the play. Yeah. So very, very excited to be here on Lake TV covering Camdenton Laker football. A week from tonight we'll be at Osage High School, where Moberly comes into town. So very excited for that as well. But first we'll take care of what we got in store tonight, and that's Camdenton Hillcrest and Ozark Conference showdown from Bob Shore Stadium. 3rd down and 4 inside the 50-yard line. Harwood now steps up, and he will be gobbled up in the backfield for a sack. And for the Lakers, that's number 36, Trevor Smith, the senior. Big sack on the play, and that is a loss of 8 yards, and that'll bring up a 4th down and 11, and another punt situation here. This time it's Hillcrest who will look to punt. The second punt of the night for Savage, and he'll be punting to big-time playmaker Jake Hill. He's the one name on the Lakers side I have underlined coming into this game, because he's a guy the coaches are looking for big things, and he should turn some heads this year. Savage now, the punt. A good one. This will be returnable. Hill backs up, and that is going to bounce into the end zone for a touchback. So solid punt. That'll be a net of 38 yards after the touchback on the punt. And the Lakers take over, 1st down and 10 from their own 20-yard line. Matt, what have you seen the Lakers defense be able to do here that's allowed them to have a shutout here through a little over a quarter of play?
Well, really, every time Hillcrest, they've done a good job of looking after the quarterback. Every time Hillcrest looks to move the ball downfield, they're putting pressure in the quarterback's face, so he hasn't really had a chance to throw the ball downfield yet. They've gone with a lot of short passes, so I think the Lakers are doing a good job of containing the Hillcrest offense and trying to keep the player in front of them. Don't let anything get behind you.
Interesting offensive set here for the Lakers. 3 in the backfield. Misdirection. Here's Hill now with the rare carry. Inside give, and he's got about 6 yards before being taken down at the 26-yard line. So that's good for 6 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd down and 4.
It looks like Camdenton might be going back to their bread and butter, might be trying to pound the football and try to get some points on the board here before halftime.
Garrett McGuire with the stop for Hillcrest. That'll bring up 2nd down and 4 for the Lakers. Same set, 3 guys in the backfield, that wishbone set we saw a lot of last year from the Lakers. Misdirection given to Ensley. Ooh, he'll be stood up about the 25-yard line. That'll go for a 1-yard loss. Nice job by Hillcrest not falling for that play twice. And in on the stop, you had number 4. That's Sheffield, if I have that correctly. So 3rd down and 5 now for the Lakers.
Good job by the Hornets defense. Not afraid to get in there and get physical with this big offensive line of the Lakers. So hats off to them on their physicality on defense.
Decker now under center. No offsides. They try to draw Hillcrest offside, and Coach Shore's squad is going to burn a timeout. So we have 8:55 remaining in your second quarter of play. We'll be right back on Lake TV after this.
Welcome to Burger's Smokehouse. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, Burger's Smokehouse invites everyone to come and visit our unique visitor center. See all the amazing museum-quality displays highlighting the seasons of the Ozarks and learn about meat curing and the history of Burger's Smokehouse. Peruse our factory country store where we offer the largest selection of cured and smoked meats found anywhere. While you're here, grab a smoked meat sandwich and enjoy our video tour in the Good Old Days Theater to see how we produce our famous products. Our 4-generation family business has combined time-tested curing traditions with modern meat processing innovations to become the largest specialty cured and smoked meat processor in the nation. Burger's Smokehouse is nestled deep in the rolling Ozark Hills near California, Missouri, just 20 miles north of Eldon on Highway 87. We're just a short drive from anywhere in the lake area. Just follow the road signs to Burger's Smokehouse. You can find our products in grocery stores throughout the lake area. Visit our website at smokehouse.com. Burger's Smokehouse, your trusted provider of cured and smoked meat since 1952.
So
You're back just in time to see 1st down yardage on the 3rd and 5. Lakers get 6. That's a quick pass out into the flat, and once again it's Austin Stamper, his 3rd reception of the game. This one for 6 yards and enough to move the sticks. That's a Camdenton Laker 1st down. Beautiful play call by Coach Shore. 3rd and 5, you needed just enough to get the 1st down, and so you find Stamper, who's been sure-handed thus far. That's his 3rd reception, and he's hauled in everything they've thrown his way. Nice job by the senior quarterback, Dylan Decker, to recognize. 1st and 10. Here's the give now. That's Carter Williams. Makes a couple of guys miss. Keeps the feet churning. He's got 8 yards. Actually, we'll give him 7, and that's going to be another positive yardage situation. This time on the ground, Carter Williams. He gets 7. That'll bring up 2nd down and 3. Something tells me we may not be in store for a high-scoring affair tonight, Matt.
Yeah, not the way it looks right now, but this Camdenton offense seems to be getting a little bit of tempo going right now. Let's see what they can do here.
2nd down and 3 under center's Decker. That's a pitch out to the left. That's 1st down yardage. Nice shoestring tackle after the gain by about 6. That's Jay Griffin on the carry, and that's Sheffield again with a tackle. I hope I'm not butchering that name. Number 4, Brant Sheffield.
I think you got it.
Easy to butcher. So another 1st down by the Lakers. They got it up to the 45-yard line. Pitch outside now. Ooh. Very close to disaster there as the pass goes once again to Stamper for his 4th reception of the game, but he very nearly lost the handle on that one.
Yeah, good tackle by the Hornets, number 63, Garrett McGuire, to save a big play there.
So 2nd down and 6 after the 4-yard completion. Decker under center. In the backfield, Griffin, the tailback. Pitch out to him. Trying to get outside. He does not. Has to cut back inside. He'll be taken down there by a swarm of Hornets players. And that's just a couple of yards and bring up 3rd down and 5. Lakers been successful on 3rd down the last couple attempts. They're 2 for 3 thus far in the ballgame. See a towel on the field. They're going to get that off the field. Well, nice try anyway by the official. Just a little short. So 3rd down and 5. Ball at midfield. Here's the handoff. Nice run right there by the young man all the way up to the 38-yard line. And once again, that's Griffin on the carry. Nice cutback. 12 yards and another Laker first down. Knob Noster leads Versailles in that one. That one's in Versailles, and Knob with an early 13-0 lead. So you have some scoring going on there, and we remain scoreless here in Camdenton. 6:22 left here in this first half of play. It's been a quick first half thus far. Decker under center. Pitch outside. That's a newbie. That's Wise, Zach Wise, up to about the 30-yard line. He has 8 yards. Younger brother of Jacob Wise. I would assume Zach the junior, and that's the 4th different guy we've seen get their hands on the football of the running variety here for the Lakers. So Coach Shore really mixing it up as far as who gets the carries.
Yeah, I liked that play call, kind of spreading out, letting Zach get in there and use his speed, try to cut back against the grain there. Good job to pick up some positive yardage.
So 2nd down and 2 now from the 30. Pitch out once again. That's Wise. He gets outside, and oh, he is stood up. Nice tackle by Savage, but not before the Lakers are able to get the first down, I believe. Let's see where they spot it. Yes, first down yardage up inside the 27-yard line. The Lakers with their 4th first down of this possession. So they're definitely keeping it moving. Coach Beckham has something to say to the far official, but to no avail. It is first down and 10 from the Lakers. We're at the Hillcrest 27-yard line. The Lakers moving the football here. Wise remains in the backfield. Weird looking play. I kind of lost the ball carrier. There's tons of extracurricular activity going on around the football. But it's no gain on first down. That'll bring up 2nd down and 10 from the 27-yard line. The ball carrier was Hake, and he has no gain. Like to see the Lakers air it out here a little more. Play action now. Outside is Decker. Throws across his body to the end zone, and coming back was Hake. He had a step. He was looking for his intended target. Just underthrew it a little bit. Had Decker got rid of that ball just a split second earlier, I think the Lakers are able to score. But you got to credit Hillcrest there. The defense stayed home, was able to knock that away, and it falls harmlessly to the turf, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down and 10 from the 27. Best scoring opportunity we've seen yet tonight.
Yeah, good job by the Hillcrest defense on that one. They really kept the pressure on Decker, didn't allow him to get comfortable and make an accurate throw there to the end zone. So
4:14 left in the first half of play. 3rd down and 10. Under center is Decker. Play action once again. Decker, and he is swung down about the 35-yard line. That's number 52, Tyler Tyndall. with the quarterback sack, and that's a big loss of 9 yards. All the way back to the 36-yard line. They're going to say 35-yard line. So the Lakers are going to take a timeout. They're faced with a 4th down and 18 yards. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back on Lake TV after this.
It's the Rick Ball Ford Lincoln grand opening.
Family fun, including bounce house, exotic animals,
refreshments,
and balloons.
Hey, these are mine.
Hey, stay out of the bounce house.
So after the Lakers have their best opportunity, it's almost squandered. Honestly, I mean, they're backed up 4th and 18 here. We'll see what happens. Good use of timeout, Coach Shore. Let's make sure we get a good play call, maybe some positive yardage if you don't punt the ball. We'll see what they draw up here. Of course, we're ready to rock on the field. Whoever's in charge of the music here at Bob Shore Stadium, nice job. I like what they've got coming so far. So 4th and 18. Not a lot of plays in the playbook for Coach Shore that are of the 20-yard variety. I wonder if they don't just punt the ball and try to pin Hillcrest deep here.
Well, whatever it is, Coach Shore wanted to think about a little bit. He'd take his time out. He realizes this is a big down in the football game.
Oh, wow. Not even sure what's going on there. Weird looking play. It looked like they were lining up what I thought to practice, and Hill is down and he is hurt. This looks very serious, folks. Hopefully Jake Hill is all right. Early indication does not look good. While they tend to him, we're going to take a commercial break. We'll be right back after this.
This Lake TV Sports Game of the Week is brought to you by Rick Ball Ford Lincoln in Sedalia, Burger Smokehouse in California, Holly Lift Boat Lifts in Sunrise Beach, the Funky Buffalo Brew House in Camdenton, Serdike Yamaha in Osage Beach, Ozark Barge and Dock in Gravois Mills, Save-A-Lot Food Stores in Camdenton and Laurie, Cannon Smoke Saloon in Sunrise Beach, Chances Are Restaurant and Lounge in Laurie, and JJ Twiggs Pizza and Barbecue in Osage Beach and Lake Ozark.
Introducing Ride by Yamaha. The world's first dual throttle handlebar control system, engineered to change the way you experience the water. There's only one way to ride, and it's only available on Yamaha Wave Runners. Yamaha, the #1 brand on the water.
Your local Yamaha dealer at the lake for over 40 years is Serdike Yamaha.
Back here on Lake TV, William Holtz, Matt Wamser, and it looks like he's all right as Hill up and able to come off the field, so that's a good sign. He is being helped there, and it looks like something to the leg or ankle area, and it's a second Laker shaking up tonight. You hate to see that because this kid is supposed to have a breakout year, and we've already seen what he's capable of tonight. Back to the play he got injured on. I'm not exactly sure what the Lakers were doing. They had one player, the center, lined up over the ball, and the rest of the team bunched up to the right behind. Almost looked like some kind of trick fluke play, and it was a fluke because Camdenton unable to convert. They're backed up, and Hillcrest holds them on downs, and they'll take over 1st and 10 from their own 46-yard line. Great field possession for Hillcrest. Harwood out of the shotgun. Oh, the ball's on the ground and recovered by the Lakers right there at the 43-yard line. And wow, how about that, ladies and gentlemen? Some extracurricular activity going on around the play, but falling on that number 54. For the Lakers, that's a fumble recovery for Brandon Goodman, the senior. Great awareness. The ball hits the turf on the exchange between Harwood and his ball carrier, and I'll tell you what, Powell just unable to hold that one in, never got the ball clean. And Camdenton, although they gave Hillcrest excellent field position, Hillcrest gives it right back, except a little better. Camdenton, 1st and 10 from the 43-yard line of Hillcrest. Boy, I'll tell you what, we were moving right along, but since that happened, we've really been unable to get anything going. We're going to remain right here on Lake TV. excited for tonight's post-game party live from the Funky Buffalo. So if you're at home and you just couldn't get out in time to see the ball game, you'll have an opportunity to see Ron Dugan and myself from the Funky Buffalo right after the ball game. We'll have game recap, hopefully some coaches and players interviews. I know they've got great food. I know they got some activities scheduled, so don't miss our Funky Buffalo post-game wrap-up show live from the Funky Buffalo about 20 to 25 minutes right after we conclude this broadcast. And, of course, we're just moments away from our Polylift halftime show. 3:45 left in the first half of play. For those of you just joining us, we are scoreless. Both teams with a turnover. Both teams with a turnover on downs. No scoring, of course. And the Lakers with a couple of key injuries. We'll keep you updated on that. The latest of which, Jake Hill shaking up. Here's the handoff now to Carter Williams. He rumbles forward. He's got about 3, keeps the legs moving, give him 4, maybe 5 yards, and nice carry. That'll bring up a second down and 5 or 6. So really no one player stands out right now. No one is racking up a ton of yards on the ground. I mean, you had the long play, 63 yards to Jake Hill. He's since been injured, and then you had an impressive play to Lavelle Hale earlier for the shake and bake. He had about a 36-yard catch. Here's the give to Ensley. He's up before being taken down. And speaking of Hale, he has the stop. Actually, it's number 12 in on the stop. That's Tay Johnson for Hillcrest. Young man expected to do big things for Coach Beckham's squad this year. And he had a nice tackle right there on the ball carrier.
We've had a strange few plays here that the Lakers try to go for that trick play. They're on 4th down, and the Hornets get the ball. You feel like they've got a little bit of momentum, and immediately they turn the ball right back over on a missed exchange with the quarterback and running back. And now the Lakers are back on the field.
Here's the handoff to Ensley, and he looks to be very close to first down yardage. I think he's got it, Matt. Zach Ensley, and yeah, that's good for a Laker first down. I believe, well, I've got it marked. He's just inside the sticks. So that's a Laker first down. They'll keep it moving up to the 31-yard line. First down, Lakers. 2:19 left in the half. The Lakers would love to put some points on the board. Remember, they won the toss, deferred, so they're going to start the second half with the football. And what an awesome thing that would be to score right before they go into the break. You see Coach Shore there not happy on the far sideline. See if we can't get that look. You see him now talking to Decker. Great angle right there by our cameraman Ricky Smith on the field, providing excellent footage right there in the action. LakeTV proud to bring you as close as you can get without playing all season long. So 1st and 10 now from the 32-yard line. Decker, the inside give. That's a rare carry for Josh Keys, and look at him go. He keeps the legs moving, and he's all the way inside the 20-yard line. That's good for a 13-yard gain, and I will tell you what, of all players you think is going to get a carry, number 91, Josh Keys, is not your typical running back build. That does not stop the young man from getting a full head of steam and rushing ahead for a 14-yard gain. Probably the most impressive run we've seen from Lakers yet tonight.
Yeah, what a beautiful job. I've seen Keys all over the football field. Offense, defense, playing fullback, running the football. What a great asset he is to this Laker team.
Weighs 273 pounds, and I would not like to be trying to tackle that guy. They'll give it to him again. He cuts inside. He's upended. Another positive yardage. They're going to give him 4.5 yards. We're going to say 5 down to the 15-yard line, and that'll bring up 2nd down and 5. Tell you what, you give him a couple carries. He starts racking up the yardage. 2 carries, 18 yards. He's averaging 9 yards per carry. Give him the ball again.
Yeah, Keys might have been a little shaken up on that play. I think he's got a little bit of a nagging injury he's dealing with here. I've been seeing him taking a knee over here a couple of times, but let's hope that we don't lose another Laker football player.
Another Jake Hill's been walking on the sideline trying to get back in the ball game. So 2nd and 5, the give now to Ensley. He cuts inside. He's got good yardage inside the 5, into the end zone. Touchdown, Camdenton. 16-yard carry on the legs of number 42, Zach Ensley. And this is your first Camdenton Lakers scoring play of the season. And it's on the legs of Mr. Zach Ensley, the senior. 16 yards, Lakers lead 6-0. Nice carry. Ensley not to be outdone by Josh Keys. He gets his own carry and does his thing.
What a great run. Really showed some explosion through the hole. The offense opened up a huge hole in that Hornet defense, and he just bust right through it, fought his way in for a Laker touchdown, first one of the year.
What's funny, Matt, is I really was about to say he should go to the outside. When he cut it inside, I was like, what are you doing? Well, little did I know he was on his way to pay dirt for the 16-yard touchdown. So Lakers burn a timeout. Minute 5 left here in this first half. We'll be right back with a 2-point conversion. You're watching exclusive coverage of Camdenton Laker football on LakeTV.
At Save-A-Lot, we know every dollar means a lot. We make it easy to save on the things you need. Not aisle after aisle of products that you don't. So you save up to 40% on every trip.
Got 99 cents? We have red, white, or green seedless grapes, vine-ripe tomatoes, and head lettuce, plus whole boneless pork loin, just $1.69 a pound.
Save-A-Lot. Savings made easy.
Back here on LakeTV. Thank you for joining us, whether you're tuning in on mylaketv.com from anywhere across the globe, or you're watching on Como Connect Channel 90 or Charter Cable 197. Lake TV Sports proud to bring you Camdenton Laker football as we kick off our 2015 game of the week right here at Bob Shore Stadium. After the 16-yard touchdown on the legs of Ensley, 2-point conversion now. Attempt, handoff to Ensley, cuts inside, and it's good. So they trust the young man that gets him on the scoreboard. They give it back to him, and he scores the 2-point conversion. It's 8-0 Lakers here with a minute 5 left here in this first half.
Yeah, Ensley's only had a couple of carries, I think, here in the first half, but, man, he really is impressing me with his ability to find the hole and really burst right through it. Great job running north and south.
So you kind of got excited. The first play for scrimmage for the Lakers was a 63-yard pass play. Dylan Decker found Jake Hill. Lakers unable to score there. Sure thinking, wow, this might be a different look to this Camdenton Lakers team. Well, they've now gotten back to basics. Pound on the ground by a slew of Lakers. And it's Ensley who capitalizes with the 16-yard touchdown run with a minute 5 left here in this first half. He adds the 2-point conversion, and that's where your score stands, 8-0. And Hake now set to kick off for the Lakers. Short kick now, up man bounces. Uh-oh, this could be trouble. It's loose. Do the Lakers have the football? They do. The little pooch, hard to handle. Hillcrest unable to gain the football, and the Lakers with a little trick, I'd call it an onside attempt. They're going to take over. First down and 10 at the Hillcrest 28-yard line. And how about this series of events? Looked like we could go into halftime scoreless. Lakers scoring on the ensuing kickoff. They're going to get incredible field position at the 28-yard line. How exciting for this Camdenton crowd. Get the first score, get the possession on the kickoff, and we'll see if they can't score again before the half.
Yeah, not only the crowd. I was watching the coaches on that play, and they were going absolutely wild. It looks like they've been working on that probably all summer long, trying to just pooch the ball out there and maybe get a lucky bounce like they just did, and sure enough, they came up with a football and some more chance to score points.
So empty backfield. Decker out of the shotgun. 5 wides. He looks to his right. He's going to air it out now. He's looking for Terry. That's in there. And, very nearly pulled down by Josh Powell. He does a really good job on defense. He stays put, and Terry unable to go up and get it. And Terry's got a good 7 inches on Powell. But that one just lofted up there, underthrown a little bit, and that'll bring up 2nd down and 10. No harm done, though.
No, why not? The way this game's been going, there's just a weird vibe to it right now, and a perfect opportunity to try to air one out there and maybe get another touchdown.
So we do have report from some of our awesome fans. We sound good, Matt. Of course, you do anyway. We'll get back to that. Now Decker, quick throw into the flat. That's Hake. Cuts back in, makes the man miss across the 20. He's very close to 1st down yardage. I think he's going to be just a yard short. That'll bring up 3rd down and 1, so nice job by Hake. And we have got 37 seconds left here in this first half. 3rd down and 1. Decker, empty backfield, 5 wide receivers. He takes the snap, now looks to his left, back over to Hake, and he's got 1st down yardage. Nice tackle by number 13, Eric Savage, but not before the Lakers get a 1st down, and they'll keep moving. The wonderful Jenica Weaver reports. We sound good, Matt, so we thank you, young lady, for tuning in on Lake TV. Of course, I've got invested interest there. So 1st down and 10 now, 23 seconds left. Empty backfield. Decker out of the shotgun, and the clock will tick. Decker now looks right, throws over the middle, and there's got to be a flag on that. Yeah, there it is. Looking for the intended receiver, that's Bryce Murray, and the pass interference is going to go on number 63, Garrett McGuire, the oversized linebacker. I mean, what else are you going to do? You don't want him to catch it, so you just grab a hold of him. That's going to be an automatic 1st down. Spot foul at the 15-yard line, or they're going to place it at about the 12 maybe.
Good awareness by the Laker offense, knowing they don't have much time left on the clock here in the first half. They're going to have to move the ball through the air. So good strategy here by Jeff Shore and the Lakers.
Yeah, no timeouts, Matt. You mentioned it. Coach Shore burned all 3 timeouts, so unless they get a 1st down, of course, while they reset the sticks, the clock will stop. But with 17 seconds, do you take that chance? I'll tell you what, if you're Coach Beckham for Hillcrest, this game changed quickly.
Yeah, we really had a competitive start to this football game. But here in the 2nd quarter, things have gotten a little strange, and Camdenton's taking advantage of some opportunities.
Weird set now, shotgun 2, rolling out now. The throw by Decker into the end zone, and that's a touchdown to his target, Parker Stidham, the starting tight end from, what was it, Matt? That was about 12 yards out. It's a great pass by Decker, and we've seen some impressive throws from the quarterback of the Lakers, and he has his 1st touchdown pass of the year to his tight end, Parker Stidham, and that puts your score at 14-0. The Lakers extend their lead with 12 seconds remaining, and Michael Hake will attempt to tack on the extra point. Murray the hold. Hake the kick. It's up, and it's good. So your score 15-0, 12 seconds remaining in the first half of play. Lakers lead 15-0. You're watching exclusive coverage of Camdenton Laker football on Lake TV.
Chances are Restaurant and Lounge in Laurie is a hometown favorite and has been since 1989. With generous portions, favorable pricing, and a familiar staff that treats you like family, going to Chances Are is a no-brainer. They're open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner 7 days a week. Come in on the weekends for the prime rib and all-you-can-eat shrimp. And on Saturday night, year-round, they feature live music with some of the area's hottest bands. And if you stay out too late on the weekend and need that late breakfast fix the next morning, come enjoy our all-you-can-eat breakfast buffet until noon on Saturdays and 1 on Sundays. Off Highway 5 in Laurie, come find out what makes us so special and...
If you're here once,
Chances are you'll be back!
Mention this Chances Are commercial on Lake TV and receive $2 off the appetizer of your choice.
Football fans, don't miss the Funky Buffalo post-game show live from the Funky Buffalo this Friday following the Camdenton Laker football opener against Hillcrest. Join Lake TV Sports Director William Holtz and Ron Dugan for game recap, interviews, and analysis. And get some grub while you're there at the Funky Buffalo.
And we're back at the Lakers score the kick, and that one's also on the ground. That one's hauled in, though, at about the 38-yard line. 8 seconds remaining, and I've always loved that option on special teams when you can boot it short. You're not going to get a deep recovery. If they do recover it, not excellent field position, still inside the 40-yard line. So excellent job by the Lakers special teams, and it's paid dividends as they recovered the last attempt, go on to score and extend their lead. So with 8 seconds left here in the first half, 15-0 Camdenton leads. I think they may just knee here. And they will. That's quarterback with the knee. And I'll tell you what, after your first half of play, Camdenton Lakers lead by a score of 15-0. We're going to go to a commercial break, but when we come back, we have got the Polylift halftime show you don't want to miss. We'll be right back after this.
JJ Twigs, Pizza and Pub.
It's the Lake's favorite family restaurant where past meets present. We're famous for our fresh homemade pizzas, our fall off the bone ribs, combo platter, and our lunch buffet until 2:30 Monday through Friday. We're also famous for the fun stuff plastered all over the walls, games, antler chandeliers, and it's truly the place where friends and family meet for good times and great food. For a taste of late nightlife, step into Risky's, relax, meet new friends, and take advantage of happy hour with 2-for-1 drinks from 3 to 6 Monday through Friday. Don't forget our live music Thursday starting at 6 or karaoke Friday and Saturdays. Try JJ Twigs at Deerberg's in Osage Beach. Place your order at our express kitchen for fast carryout or patio dining, or enjoy full table service. Enjoy a cold drink upstairs at our Lakeview Terrace with a breathtaking view of Lake of the Ozarks. JJ Twigs for family fun, late nightlife, and a fantastic view of Lake of the Ozarks.
You want a dock that...
This exclusive halftime show has been brought to you by Polylift Boat Lifts in Osage Beach.
So we're back here on Lake TV. This is your Polylift halftime show. And what a first half it was. Slow start. We were scoreless till there's a couple minutes left in the first half, and the Lakers poured it on in a hurry.
Yeah, they did. It was a very competitive start to this first game. Maybe it was the first game jitters. I'm not really sure what it was, but neither team really looked that comfortable. We had a couple of big offensive plays, but yet no scoring. Then in the second quarter, things just kind of changed. You know, the Lakers kind of got into a little bit of a tempo. You could kind of feel it here in the crowd. People were getting energized, and the Lakers really took advantage of a couple opportunities and put big points on the board at the very late in the second quarter.
They did, and they were the benefactors of a good play on special teams. That squib kick off to the right side, and Hillcrest just unable to corral it, and they end up recovering and end up capitalizing, and that was right after a Zach Ensley 17-yard touchdown run, and those were after Josh Keys got a couple of carries and said, hey, guys, running backs, this is how you do it. Got a couple of positive yardage. He had 2 carries, 18 yards, and then Ensley does the rest. He tacks on the 2-point conversion after the touchdown, and then, of course, you know what happened next, the kick that we saw recovered, and it was a nice pass from Dylan Decker to Parker Stidham on the play action, and with just 12 seconds left, the Lakers able to extend that lead to 15-0, and they're going to get the ball to start the second half, so they're doing some big things, and they're doing it quickly after a slow start, and that's kind of what we're accustomed to seeing from this Camdenton Laker team.
Yeah, I mean, it turned out to be a great start for the football team. So they're up, 15-0. 15-0, excuse me.
It's been good, yeah.
To start at the first half, they're up 15-0 on Hillcrest, but Hillcrest is still looking competitive. I imagine to see them coming out and still fighting here in the second quarter. They haven't been in the second half. They haven't been overmatched by any means. It's been a pretty competitive game, a couple unlucky bounces for them, and the score could be a little bit different. So I look forward to the second half and really looking for some more competition out of these two teams.
Yeah, exactly, Matt. Now, those of you that are just joining us and you hear us talking about it, it's 15-0. You're thinking, okay, so Camdenton is handling business like normal, but he touched on it. Just a couple of plays. Otherwise, this ball game's a lot closer. they held Camdenton from scoring until you had about 2 minutes left in the first half. Now, if you could have corralled that kick that Camdenton ended up recovering, they have a chance to maybe just kill the clock and maybe even come down and score. But because they're unable to corral it, that's when Camdenton really tacked on those points, and that's where this score looks a little more out of hand. That being said, it's 15-0. If Hillcrest can get a stop coming out of the break, you know they're full of playmakers, and they'd love to get a quick score and get right back in this ball game. And while we've got a moment talking about playmakers all over the field, let's talk about playmakers Lake area, our friends at Polylift, making the strongest lift at the lake. If you want the best lift, you got to go with Polylift.
Yeah, they're a halftime sponsor. We really appreciate their support, and that allows us to bring you guys the coverage of these football games. Without that, this would not be possible. So we really appreciate Polylift and their support of Lake area football.
Yeah, and our buddy Mike Mawson, they've got a young man by the name of Ryan Mawson. He's only going to be in 8th grade. He'll be a freshman next year. He was he made an All-American camp. He got to travel to Canton and play with some of the best players across the country. And this kid works hard, and I cannot wait to see him over the next few years playing for Coach Shore here under the lights on Fridays, because this kid can hit, and I'll tell you what, he's liable to take someone's head off before it's all said and done. So we'll be right back with the rest of the Polylift halftime show. You're watching exclusive coverage of Camdenton Laker football on Lake TV.
Polylift boat lifts.
Your boat is a major investment. Make sure it sits on a Polylift.
When you need a boat lift to raise your boat out of the water, choose the one voted best boat lift at the lake. Choose Polylift. Any size, built with the best quality construction, a lifetime warranty on the tanks, and the service to stand behind it. We don't just build boat lifts, we build Polylifts.
We don't just build boat lifts, we build Polylifts.
Welcome to Burger's Smokehouse. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, Burger's Smokehouse invites everyone to come and visit our unique visitor center. See all the amazing museum quality displays highlighting the seasons of the Ozarks, and learn about meat curing and the history of Burger's Smokehouse. Peruse our factory country store, where we offer the largest selection of cured and smoked meats found anywhere. While you're here, grab a smoked meat sandwich and enjoy our video tour in the Good Old Days Theater to see how we produce our famous products. Our 4-generation family business has combined time-tested curing traditions with modern meat processing innovations to become the largest specialty cured and smoked meat processor in the nation. Burger Smokehouse is nestled deep in the rolling Ozark Hills near California, Missouri, just 20 miles north of Eldon on Highway 87. We're just a short drive from anywhere in the lake area. Just follow the road signs to Burger's Smokehouse. You can find our products in grocery stores throughout the lake area. Visit our website at smokehouse.com. Burger's Smokehouse, your trusted provider of cured and smoked meat since 1950.
Introducing Ride by Yamaha. The world's first dual throttle handlebar control system, engineered to change the way you experience the water. There's only one way to ride, and it's only available on Yamaha Wave Runners. Yamaha, the #1 brand on the water.
Your local Yamaha dealer at the lake for over 40 years is Sir Dyke Yamaha.
Dances Are Restaurant and Lounge in Laurie is a hometown favorite and has been since 1989. With generous portions, favorable pricing, and a familiar staff that treats you like family, going to Chances Are is a no-brainer. They're open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner 7 days a week. Come in on the weekends for the prime rib and all-you-can-eat shrimp. And on Saturday night, year-round, they feature live music with some of the area's hottest bands. And if you stay out too late on the weekend and need that late breakfast fix the next morning, come enjoy our all-you-can-eat breakfast buffet until noon on Saturdays and 1 on Sundays. Off Highway 5 in Laurie, come find out what makes us so special and...
If you're here once,
Chances are you'll be back! Mention this Chances Are commercial on Lake TV and receive $2 off the appetizer of your choice.
At Save-A-Lot, we know every dollar means a lot. We make it easy to save on the things you need, not aisle after aisle of products that you don't. So you save up to 40% on every trip.
Got 99 cents? We have red, white, or green seedless grapes, vine-ripe tomatoes, and head lettuce, plus whole boneless pork loin, just $1.69 a pound.
Save a lot. Savings made easy.
Football fans, don't miss the Funky Buffalo post-game show live from the Funky Buffalo this Friday following the Camdenton Laker football opener against Hillcrest. Join LakeTV Sports Director William Holtz and Ron Dugan for game recap, interviews, and analysis. And get some grub while you're there at the Funky Buffalo.
JJ Twigs, Pizza and Pub.
It's the Lake's favorite family restaurant where past meets present. We're famous for our fresh homemade pizzas, our fall off the bone ribs, combo platter, and our lunch buffet until 2:30 Monday through Friday. We're also famous for the fun stuff plastered all over the walls, games, antler chandeliers, and it's truly the place where friends and family meet for good times and great food. For a taste of lake nightlife, step into Risky's, relax, meet new friends, and take advantage of happy hour with 2-for-1 drinks from 3 to 6 Monday through Friday. Don't forget our live music Thursday starting at 6 or karaoke Friday and Saturdays. Try JJ Twigs at Deerberg's in Osage Beach. Place your order at our express kitchen for fast carryout or patio dining, or enjoy full table service. Enjoy a cold drink upstairs at our Lakeview Terrace with a breathtaking view of Lake of the Ozarks. JJ Twigs for family fun, lake nightlife, and a fantastic view of Lake of the Ozarks.
You want a dock that'll withstand the wakes from a million boats? You want a dock that's different from the usual dock? Then you want a custom-built dock from Ozarks Barge and Dock in Gravois Mills. Ozarks Barge and Dock has been consistently voted best dock builder at the Lake of the Ozarks, and we guarantee every dock we build. Ozarks Barge and Dock. We build the strongest docks on the lake.
Polylift boat lifts.
Your boat is a major investment. Make sure it sits on a poly lift.
When you need a boat lift to raise your boat out of the water, choose the one voted best boat lift at the lake. Choose Polylift. Any size, built with the best quality construction, a lifetime warranty on the tanks, and the service to stand behind it. We don't just build boat lifts, we build Polylifts.
We don't just build boat lifts, we build poly lifts.
And we're back here on Lake TV. The second half underway. The kick fielded there for 21. That's our guy across the 35-yard line. Austin Stamper doing it on special teams as well. I'd like to thank our friends at Polylift for sponsoring the halftime show. And you can see them all broadcast along on our incredible Lake TV Sports and Polylift backdrop. Certainly appreciate our friends at Polylift. So Camdenton takes momentum into the break. They have a 15-0 lead to start this second half, and they'll take over with good field position. 1st and 10 from their own 35-yard line. So under center now is Decker. Hensley in the backfield. He's going to get the carry. Cuts inside after the lead block. Yeah, that's good for about 3 yards. Tackle once again by McGuire on the play. Garrett McGuire active thus far, and 2nd down and 7 now for the Lakers.
Camdenton with the opportunity to really take control of this football game. They're up 15-0 right now, just to start the third quarter.
Ball at the 38-yard line. They remain out of the same set. One receiver, bottom of your screen. Decker now the play action. He's going to air it up. He's got his tight end again. That's Stidham across midfield up to the 40-yard line. 23 yards on the completion. Nice job. I'll tell you what, Parker Stidham in the tight end position doing a nice job. That's his 2nd reception of the night. Of course, big shoes to fill when you talk about Joey Jennings and Alex Wilsman, who both graduated the tight ends from a year ago. And nice job by Stidham. He just picks that ball out. And really, if he'd got that in stride, he probably would have marched the distance. Nonetheless, it's a completion for 22 yards and a Laker 1st down up to the Hillcrest 40-yard line. Here's the handoff. This time it's Carter Williams. He gets outside, makes a guy miss across the 30, inside the 25, down to about the 23-yard line. That's good for 17 yards and another Laker 1st down, and you're starting to sense the momentum really shift in the favor of the Lakers.
Yeah, Carter Williams did a great job following his blocks downfield, setting up his blockers, And also a great job by the wide receivers getting out, getting a hat on somebody downfield and picking up some big yardage on the ground for the Laker offense.
So first down and 10 at the 21-yard line of Hillcrest. Decker under center. He's going to roll out looking for his tight end again. Stidham. He hauls it in, did he? Oh, is this intercepted? It is hauled in by number 13. Incredible grab by Savage, Eric Savage that is. He looked like, I think you might have hitting a defenseless receiver. The interception may not stand, and then you're definitely going to have a personal foul on Stidham after the play, roughing up Savage a little bit. It'll be interesting to see if the referees deem that Stidham was a defenseless receiver, because if that's the case, the interception will be null and void because it'll be a personal foul against Hillcrest. You're definitely going to have a personal foul on the play because Stidham, after the play, very frustrated, picks up Savage and body slams him. That's where you see the flag come out. My question is, no, they're not going to call hitting a defenseless receiver, and I like that call because he rips the ball away. He didn't lower his helmet. So Hillcrest with their second takeaway of the ball game, and that's a really nice interception by Savage, and they're going to be the benefactors of not only the takeaway but also the personal foul. So just when things look gloomy for Coach Beckham's Hillcrest Hornets, they come up with some miraculous defense on the interception by Savage, and we'll see if they can't capitalize now. Out of the shotgun, quarterback Isaiah Hardwood. In the backfield with him, Malachi Beckham. 4 wide receivers, 2 bottom of your screen, 2 top of your screen. Here's the inside give, and no! Fumble! Lakers recover, and I will tell you what a hit on quarterback Harwood. And as soon as the Lakers give it away, they get it right back, and it looks like we might have a collarbone injury. You see Harwood down. He's holding the area, and it looks, yeah, that's got to be shoulder into the, that just looks very, very dangerous. So they tend to their quarterback. The Lakers are going to take over. 1st and 10 from the 11-yard line of Hillcrest on their 3rd takeaway of the game. Why they tend to Isaiah Harwood. We're going to take a short commercial break. You're watching exclusive coverage of Camdenton Laker football on Lake TV.
Football fans, don't miss the Funky Buffalo post-game show live from the Funky Buffalo this Friday following the Camdenton Laker football opener against Hillcrest. Join Lake TV Sports Director William Holtz and Ron Dugan for game recap, interviews, and analysis. And get some grub while you're there at the Funky Buffalo.
Back here on Lake TV, and nice to see quarterback Harwood get up on his own feet, and it looked like the bone-chilling tackle by Kyle Schneider. That information provided by our friends right outside the Lake TV booth here in Camdenton. An impressive crowd at Bob Shore Stadium. The Lakers are on the verge of really putting this one, I wouldn't say out of reach, but momentum-wise, it's hard to overcome getting a big stop in deep in your own end and then giving it right back on a miscommunication play. You've got to credit Schneider, the big hit and the fumble recovery by a Laker. 1st and 10. Ball at the Hillcrest 11-yard line. Here's the handoff, and that's going to be given to Carter Williams. He's inside the 10-yard line. He has a couple. That'll bring up 2nd down and about 8. So 10 minutes here left in this 3rd quarter, and it's all Lakers. 3 takeaways. They've given the ball away twice, but they haven't really felt the effects of the defense doing their part to get it right back. 2nd down and 8. Ball placed at the 9-yard line of Hillcrest. Here's the give to Carter Williams. He cuts back inside, across the 3, into the end zone. Touchdown, Carter Williams. And that's going to put the Lakers up by a score of 21-0. Fireworks here in the Bob Shore Stadium. Fireworks in the sky. And the Lakers now extend their lead to 21-0 on the legs of senior tailback Carter Williams. What a run. Very similar to the Zach Ensley one earlier. Looks like he could have went outside, cuts it inside. And it's that dominance by the Hogs. The front five of the Lakers having their way with the point of attack here against Hillcrest. And they lead by a score of 21-0 with 9:44 left in the third quarter. Just a reminder, you're watching exclusive coverage of Camdenton Laker football on Lake TV. And the extra point is up, and it is good. Hake extends the Laker lead to 22. So your score just inside the third quarter of play, Camdenton 22, Hillcrest 0. We'll be right back on Lake TV after this.
JJ Twigs, Pizza and Pub.
It's the Lake's favorite family restaurant where past meets present. We're famous for our fresh homemade pizzas, our fall off the bone ribs, combo platter, and our lunch buffet until 2:30 Monday through Friday. We're also famous for the fun stuff plastered all over the walls, games, antler chandeliers, and it's truly the place where friends and family meet for good times and great food. For a taste of lake nightlife, step into Risky's, relax, meet new friends, and take advantage of happy hour with 2-for-1 drinks from 3 to 6 Monday through Friday. Don't forget our live music Thursday starting at 6 or karaoke Friday and Saturdays. Try JJ Twigs at Deerberg's in Osage Beach. Place your order at our express kitchen for fast carryout or patio dining, or enjoy full table service. Enjoy a cold drink upstairs at our Lakeview Terrace with a breathtaking view of Lake of the Ozarks. JJ Twigs for family fun, lake nightlife, and a fantastic view of Lake of the Ozarks.
Back here on Lake TV, and your Camdenton Lakers starting to pull away in the opener night. They lead the Hillcrest Hornets by the score of 22-0, but still plenty of football left to be played. We got 10 minutes remaining in this third quarter. Peg now the little pooch up the middle, and that's grabbed there and falling to the turf very wisely at the 33-yard line. That's number 26 for Hillcrest, and very, very wise is Hayden Parton with the recovery. So 34-yard line is where Hillcrest starts out with a first down and 10. Matt Camdenton starting to pull away here.
Yeah, we couldn't really had more of an even match to start the football game. A lot of back and forth, but it's been all Camdenton since about towards the end of the second quarter. They've really kind of taken control of this football game and really taken advantage of a couple of turnovers. So they've taken their opportunities and put some points on the board.
So 9:43 left in the third quarter. And here's the give outside, and that is upended and nothing doing. That's Hake on the stop. As a matter of fact, the ball carrier loses 2 yards. That's Josh Powell on the misdirection play to the outside, and that is upended. And I'll tell you what, Michael Hake having himself a ball game thus far. The senior D back, he was all over that.
Yeah, it's good to see Isaiah Harwood back on the field after he got shaken up on that last possession for the Hornets. So good to see him back on the football field. Oh.
Yeah, that's him out there. Good eyes, Matt. Harwood did come back out on the field, and I thought he may be out. It really looked like his collarbone may be in rough shape, but the young man's a trooper. Second down and 12. And we've got a delay of game, maybe. I believe it is. So that'll back them up after the 5-yard delay of game. That'll bring up second down and 17. Just a reminder to you Camdenton Laker fans viewing on Lake TV, join us right after the ball game from the Funky Buffalo Brewhouse and Trade Co. off the square. And Camdenton will have live post-game show with food, games, activities, coaches, players, interviews, and much more right here on Lake TV. Of course, unfinished business here. Here's into the flat. There's a quick little screen outside, and there's got some yardage. Across the 40, across midfield, and then taken down at about the 47-yard line. Alec Burris with the stop, but not before the big gain for Hillcrest. That's number 22, Lavelle Hale, with his second big reception. That one goes for 30 yards. He had one of the 34-yard variety, so Hale, a couple of big catches over 30 yards already on the night, and that's exactly what Hillcrest needed.
Yeah, he had some one-on-one coverage here on the left side of the offense, and he did a great job of waiting for his blocker, picking up a block and picking up big yardage down the left side.
Back out of the shotgun is Harwood. Harwood now is going to keep it on the ground, trying to get outside, cuts inside, and has a nice positive yardage. Has positive yardage on first down. He has 6 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down and 4. He moves it up to the Laker 41-yard line. You're not really in a situation yet, Matt, where the clock is a big enemy of yours. Of course, you're down 3 scores. You got just inside of 20 minutes left, 12 minutes left fourth quarter, and about 7 minutes and change, of course, here in this third quarter. So Hillcrest, really a big possession here. Got to get points.
Yeah, the last couple of downs have been really key for this Hornets offense. Kind of switch ends of the field for their offense, give their defense a little bit of a break.
Again to Hale, and falls incomplete. And I'll tell you what, nice job by Harwood realizing, because you had double receivers stacked bottom of your screen. You had Hale and then Powell lined up. One defender for the Lakers, and it was Bryce Murray, and no one else over there for the Lakers. Had that been completed, that could have been a disaster. Same situation here. 2 DBs, bottom of your screen, 3 wide receivers. So the safety is going to have to be very aware. That's Burris. He was the guy that ended up tackling Hale off that long play earlier.
Yeah, keep an eye on a receiver bubble screen right here.
Harwood now steps up. He's getting ready to get sacked, throws, and it'll be incomplete. Pressure by the Lakers. Back there you had number 72, Jake Scary. Also in on the play, number 70, Wyatt Denuser. So the Lakers bring the pressure, and that forces Harwood to throw an errant pass. That's going to bring up 4th down and 4. And there's a big-time 4th down here for Hillcrest.
Yeah, you can tell Hillcrest sense that they need to find a way to put some points on the board. If not, at least keep possession of the football. Give their defense a little bit of rest, but they're trying to find their playmakers on the outside to give them that opportunity.
Look for a misdirection here, a fake pitch, fake handoff, something to the defense moving one way. A must-convert situation. And we have a whistle. Let's see what it is. Maybe a timeout by Camdenton. It's just that. The Lakers burn their first timeout of the first half. Your score 22-0 Camdenton. We'll be right back on Lake TV after this.
You want a dock that'll withstand the wakes from a million boats? You want a dock that's different from the usual dock? Then you want a custom-built dock from Ozarks Barge and Dock in Gravois Mills. Ozarks Barge and Dock has been consistently voted best dock builder at the Lake of the Ozarks, and we guarantee every dock we build. Ozarks Barge and Dock, we build the strongest docks on the lake.
Back on Lake TV, where the Lakers trying to put this one away. Big time 4th down and 4 here for Hillcrest off the Camdenton timeout. Nice job by the Camdenton coaching staff. They got to look at what Hillcrest had to offer offensively, set-wise, and Coach Shore burns his first time out, saying we do not want them to get any momentum. 3-score lead, let's keep it that way. Yeah. 22-0 Camdenton. Big-time 4th down coming up right here. 7:25 left in this third quarter. 4 wide receivers. Harwood now changing the play. 3 wide receivers. Urging the crowd is Ethan Pineda. Harwood. They're airing one out. He's got his man. And a nice job by defender. Guess who? Michael Hake. The playmaker, I believe. No. Number 22. Was it Hake? It was Michael Hake. Breaks up, and I'll tell you what, he was burned deep. Hake to throw the young man under the bus. Savage was streaking wide open back, and you wouldn't think on a 4th and 4 they're going to air it out. They do. Caught sleeping was Hake, but guess what? Ball's underthrown. Hake gets back, gets a hand on it. Ball falls harmlessly to the turf. Camdenton takes over. 1st and 10 from their own 40-yard line. and they are one score away from burying this Hillcrest team.
Yeah, Hake with a great job, not giving up on the play. Stuck his left arm out there, caused the incomplete pass, and a big play for that Laker defense.
So the remaining through the air, new quarterback in there for the Lakers and overshoots his man. That's number 10, Isaiah Lumley, the sophomore, getting some time. He comes in and overshoots his target, looking for Stamper once again. I like this Austin Stamper kid.
Yeah, he's really shown me something. It looks like he could be a good possession-type receiver for this Camdenton offense. Very sure-handed, always getting positive yardage. So, yeah, I'm impressed by Stamper to start this 2015 season.
So 2nd down and 10 now, ball at the 41-yard line. Lumley the give, that's Ensley, works his way up. We do have a flag. Looks like we're gonna have holding here on Carter Williams right at the line of scrimmage, and that's gonna bring up 2nd down and 20, if my guesstimation is correct.
Looks like the Lakers might be favoring the left side of that offensive line. They really seem to be running a lot of plays to that left side. Maybe it's a weakness on the Hornets defense. I'm not sure which one, but they really seem to be pounding the football behind their big offensive line.
So it is just that. Back them up, bring up 2nd down and 20 from the 31-yard line. In case I haven't mentioned it yet, live post-game show from the Funky Buffalo following tonight's broadcast. Lumley now rolls out. He gets rid of it. I think we might have a grounding. Yeah, we will. Lumley just does get rid of that one, but it's going to be an intentional grounding on the play. Had no other option, honestly, Matt. That's going to be from the 24-yard line. From that point, it'll be a loss of down and a 10-yard penalty. It's going to bring up 3rd down and forever if you're the Lakers. Our good buddy Brett Tantero joins us in the booth, bothering us as usual, as 3rd down and way long for the Lakers. 3rd down and 32. Or 2nd down, no, it should be 3rd down and 22 on the loss of down. There's the inside give. Little going for Griffin on the give. That should bring up. I'm confused. It was 2nd down and 20. We had a grounding, which is a loss of down. And a loss of 10 yards from the spot, but look like the Lakers are going to be given an extra down. 3rd down and 32 maybe on the play. Lakers have a long way to go on this 3rd down. Uh-oh. Well, our friends outside the booth believe it'll be an offside against Hillcrest. Let's see what the call is here on a 3rd and 32. Will they back the Lakers up even more? And it is. Good call from our fellow outside the booth with the offside call. That'll bring up a 3rd down and 27 for the Lakers. 6:19 left here in this 3rd quarter. Interesting, you got the sophomore quarterback in there, Isaiah Lumley, getting some reps. That's big. I mean, this early in the year to get your 2nd-string quarterback. I don't believe we've got an injury to Decker. He should be all right as far as I understand. But 3rd down and 27, 6 minutes left here in the ball or in the 3rd quarter. Fake give now, Lumley. Across his body, airs that one out. He's got his man. Oh, had his man. That was Bryce Murray, really a good throw, hit him in stride. I'm not sure if it got deflected by the defender, but an obvious punting situation. The Lakers find themselves in on 4th and 27 from their own 24-yard line. Hillcrest should get good field position, and it's not like they don't have time. 6 minutes here in this third quarter, the entire fourth quarter remaining. And with the backup quarterback in there for Camdenton, you know, a quick score and another quick 3 and out, we got a ball game. So Savage back to return the punt. He stands at midfield. Michael Terry to kick. Low. Good bounce, though. That's a good Laker bounce, and that is a good punt.
Good rugby-style kick there by the Lakers punter. Great job getting a lot of distance on that football.
52-yard punt there by Michael Terry. Tell you what, it didn't look pretty off the foot, but it's the end result that matters. And a 52-yard punt by Terry. That's going to bring up a 1st and 10 for Hillcrest with 5:43 remaining in this third quarter of play. So we're going to take a short commercial break. We'll be right back with the rest of this one. You're watching exclusive coverage of Camdenton Laker football on Lake TV.
Polylift boat lifts.
Your boat is a major investment. Make sure it sits on a Polylift.
When you need a boat lift to raise your boat out of the water, choose the one voted best boat lift at the lake. Choose Polylift. Any size, built with the best quality construction, a lifetime warranty on the tanks, and the service to stand behind it. We don't just build boat lifts, we build Polylifts.
We don't just build boat lifts, we build Polylifts.
Back here on Lake TV, and it has been all Lakers here thus far. They hold a 22-0 lead over the visiting Hillcrest Hornets. Hillcrest with the ball at their own 24-yard line. Looked like they would get excellent field position. That was before a 52-yard punt off the foot of Michael Terry. So Harwood now drops back, looks to his left, in and out of the hands of Powell. That falls to the turf. A dangerous play. Lakers salivating at that one, floating through the air, looking to grab their 4th takeaway of the ball game, but to no avail, and that will bring up 2nd down for Hillcrest.
Yeah, Hillcrest has really tried to move the ball through the air the past couple of possessions. They're feeling the 22-0 score right now, and only 5 minutes left to go here in the third quarter. So look to see them keep putting the ball through the air and trying to pick up big chunks of yards.
Harwood the inside give, and that is just bottled up for a big loss. We're going to say a loss of 3 on the play, and tell you what, we've seen a couple of nice runs by Beckham, but the Lakers' defensive front has really done a nice job of containing the ball carrier for Hillcrest. I mean, I can't remember him breaking many tonight, just a couple for positive yardage.
Yeah, I'd really like to see them get Beckham the football with his feet moving. It seems like every time they hand him the ball, he's standing there with both feet in the ground. So it's taking him a lot of time to get moving, get that big body, you know, get that strong body moving forward north and south. So
yeah, good point, Matt. Excellent job by the Laker defense, though. I mean, they know what's coming, you would guess, on those plays. Harwood now steps up in the pocket, airs it out, looking deep, and he just overshoots his target, looking for Savage. And I'll tell you, nice job by Harwood standing in the pocket, because he got licked as he released that ball and still delivered a fairly accurate pass just over the outstretched arms of Savage. Senior wideout Eric Savage, one of the big-time spotlight players coming into this ball game, but he's been kept fairly quiet thus far.
Yeah, Corey Jennings, number 26, the Lakers defensive back, did have some good coverage on that play. It would have been a absolutely gem of a throw from Harwood to make that completion.
Yeah, Corey Jennings, younger brother of Joey Jennings, who had a nice senior campaign at tight end and defensive end for the Lakers a year ago. And so, ooh, that one's deflected or off the side of the foot, and the Lakers will have it 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line of Hillcrest with excellent field position. You're watching exclusive coverage of Camdenton Laker football on Lake TV.
Football fans, don't miss the Funky Buffalo post-game show live from the Funky Buffalo this Friday following the Camdenton Laker football opener against Hillcrest. Join Lake TV Sports Director William Holtz and Ron Dugan for game recap, interviews, and analysis. And get some grub while you're there at the Funky Buffalo.
Back here on Lake TV, our Game of the Week coverage for the 2015 football season starts here at beautiful Bob Shore Stadium. And if you tuned in for our Burger Smokehouse pregame show, you got to see an exclusive interview with Coach Shore. Fake handoff, now back in there is quarterback underthrown off the helmet. Boy, a nice looking play as Decker was looking for Stamper streaking wide open, and the defender got just back as it nailed him in the back of the helmet. Never turned around to make a play on it, or else you're looking at an interception for the defender. Man, I'll tell you what, the first half just flew by. But this third quarter is just taking forever. Still 4:30 left in the third quarter of play, and it seems like we started this quarter forever ago. Inside give to Ensley. Nice closing block right there. He'll be taken down to the 40-yard line after a gain of 3. Stop on the play by number 15, Ostrich. That'll bring up a 3rd down and 7. Checking into the ball game for the Lakers, number 31, Jacob Hilton. Also back in for the Lakers, Jay Griffin. 3rd down here. 7. How are the Cardinals doing, Matthew?
They're getting ready to start out in San Diego, West Coast time.
They always struggle on the West Coast. If they ever struggle, it'd be there. All right, so here's the give outside. Nice job following his blocks. Just the before mentioned Griffin, we do have a flag. Looks to be either a clipping or a holding. And if that's Carter Williams, that's his 2nd such penalty. Yeah, it's just that, a holding against the Lakers. So you'll back them up 10 yards, bring up a 3rd down and 17, but we have an injured Hornet. Just while they tend to him, we owe you a commercial break. We'll be right back after this.
Welcome to Burger's Smokehouse. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, Burger's Smokehouse invites everyone to come and visit our unique visitor center. See all the amazing museum quality displays highlighting the seasons of the Ozarks and learn about meat curing and the history of Burger's Smokehouse. Peruse our factory country store where we offer the largest selection of cured and smoked meats found anywhere. While you're here, grab a smoked meat sandwich and enjoy our video tour in the Good Old Days Theater to see how we produce our famous products. Our 4-generation family business has combined time-tested curing traditions with modern meat processing innovations to become the largest specialty cured and smoked meat processor in the nation. Burger Smokehouse is nestled deep in the rolling Ozark Hills near California, Missouri, just 20 miles north of Eldon on Highway 87. We're just a short drive from anywhere in the lake area. Just follow the road signs to Burger's Smokehouse. You can find our products in grocery stores throughout the lake area. Visit our website at smokehouse.com. Burger's Smokehouse, your trusted provider of cured and smoked meat since 1950.
Back here on Lake TV, and the injured Hornet able to get off the field under his own power. So the Lakers now face a 3rd and 15, 3:25 left in the third quarter. Three in the backfield. Decker under center, fakes the pitch, he's gonna keep it. He will not be able to escape the sack. That's a really nice job by playmaker number 12 for Hillcrest. Solid streaking the quarterback, Tay Johnson, one of the players the Hillcrest coaching staff was very adamant on during the pregame. So big quarterback sack will bring up a 4th down and 27, maybe 26 yards. So it'll be another punting situation. Of course, don't forget Michael Terry, the punter for Camdenton, booted a 52-yard beauty his last punt. He gets off this one much higher. Good angle. And that'll bounce inside the 20, down to about the 18-yard line, and down there by the Lakers. So Hillcrest 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line, 2:14 left in this third quarter play. And Matt, what do the Lakers, or what does the Hornets have to do here offensively to get some momentum?
Well, they really got to come up with some kind of tempo. They just seem to be out of sorts here ever since the start of the second half. They kind of came out, their first play to start off the second half was a missed handoff, turned into a turnover, which then turned into points for the Lakers. So a slow start to the second half for the Hornets. And right now I really think, they're going to have to put the ball in the air. Maybe quick hits. They really, to start the game off, they really were throwing the ball short, just down the line of scrimmage and trying to let the receivers do the work. And I'd like to see them get back to that a little bit and see if they can get some things going here on offense.
Love to see the ball on the perimeter in the hands of Beckham, see if he can't make something happen. There he goes in a beautiful play. Stopped dead in the backfield. The ball's on the ground. I didn't hear a whistle.
I didn't either, but it looked like he was down before that ball
and
came.
The Lakers have it. The fifth turnover. And the fumble was forced by number 41, Todd Simpson, and with the recovery, Jay Griffin. How about these Lakers? 5 takeaways tonight. It's been a defensive showing for the Lakers and an impressive one at that. If you're Coach John Beckham, head coach of the Hillcrest Hornets, just shaking your head on opening night, already a solid Camdenton team, and you turn it over 5 times before the third quarter's even expired. Ensley still on his feet. Are you kidding me?
Rugby
inside
scrum.
the 1. It's a 10-yard gain, very close to a first down. Ensley, without his helmet, comes off the field. Nice run. He just wouldn't go down.
Yeah, great job by the Laker offense. Looked like they put their starting quarterback, Decker, back in the football game, trying to probably put the finishing touches here on this one at the end of the third quarter. We've got 1:24 left to go here in the third. The Lakers are leading this one 22-0.
Hillcrest,
it looks like we've got a timeout.
Players shaking up. It's going to be an official Hillcrest timeout. That is their first one of the half. 1:24 left in the third quarter. Hillcrest finds himself down to your Camdenton Lakers, who are knocking on the door. It's 22-0. We'll be right back after this.
Introducing Ride by Yamaha. The world's first dual throttle handlebar control system, engineered to change the way you experience the water. There's only one way to ride, and it's only available on Yamaha Wave Runners. Yamaha, the #1 brand on the water.
Your local Yamaha dealer at the lake for over 40 years is Sir Dyke Yamaha.
Back here on Lake TV, where the Camdenton Lakers on the verge of putting this one away. They lead by a score of 22-0. They're knocking on the doorstep. First and goal from the 1-yard line. 1:24 left here. And actually, they're going to call it a second down and 1. Maybe. From inside the 2-yard line. Give to Carter Williams, and he will dance into the end zone for his second touchdown of the night. This one from 1 yard out. Lakers now find themselves up big. It's 28-0. Camdenton over Hillcrest as this third quarter winds down. Just 1:19 left in Camdenton. All over Hillcrest. Story of tonight's game so far, 5 Hillcrest turnovers. And Camdenton been able to capitalize. They're an extra point away from finding themselves up 29-0. Hake on to attempt the extra point. Murray the hold. The kick is up, and it is good. So Camdenton leads 29-0. We're going to remain right here on Lake TV, and I'll tell you, Matt, 5 turnovers for Hillcrest. You can't turn the ball over in your opener anywhere, let alone on the road at a place like Camdenton when you struggled to get things going in recent years.
Yeah, and a lot of them, I can't recall if there's been any interceptions, but I know a lot of them has been, the kickoff, muffed kickoff, and then a couple of missed exchanges. One was just a fumble. So really a lot of it just coming on some, maybe it's the first game of the season jitters. But yeah, the Hornets would like to get that sorted out if they want to win some football games this year.
Come back out. I mean, seen some really good players come from Hillcrest over the last 10 years. Coach Beckham's tenure, he's had a couple of them. He left early in 2000s, came back, took back over the Hillcrest program, and he's been a staple at Hillcrest for a long time, struggling to get things going here tonight at Camdenton, as many people do here at the Jaws of Death. Incredible student section here for the Lakers. Just an impressive showing by them. Set to kick is Hake. A little dribbler, that is dangerous if you're Hillcrest, and they are able to fall on it just shy of the 40-yard line. They're going to have it 1st and 10 from their own 38-yard line. We got 1:18 left here in this third quarter. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank our awesome sponsors. Have Rick Ball, Ford Lincoln Sedalia. We've got Burger Smokehouse, of course, Save-A-Lot, Surdike Yamaha, JJ Twigs, Chances Are, Polylift Boat Lifts. Just been an awesome showing here for Camdenton Laker football. Cannon Smoked sponsoring the game. It's been a fun night for the Lakers and their fans, finding themselves up 29-0. The keeper by quarterback Isaiah Hardwood goes nowhere, blown up in the background by Todd Simpson. That's his second quarterback sack of the night. This one coming for a big loss. I say loss of 2 will bring up 2nd down and 12. You see right there, we're inside a minute to play. All Lakers. Into the flat, and there's Savage. Nice block by McGuire. Savage now making his way into Laker territory down to the 32-yard line. It's good for 30 yards on the 2nd down play. So solid play to Savage, and he's able to crown his way all the way down to very near the 30-yard line.
Yeah, a little note there, 63 for the Hornets.
Garrett McGuire.
Garrett McGuire doing a great job. I've seen him a couple of times come out, get out to the outside of the offensive line and make a great block to spring his receiver for some big yardage. So good job. He's really doing a good job of getting out there, hustling, and putting some blocks together for his teammates.
So Isaiah Harwood now, you have 5 wide receivers on the field. You look top of your screen, you've got 4 in a bunch formation. Savage, the lone receiver, bottom of your screen. And under pressure, guess who? Josh Keys, the quarterback sack, throwing Harwood down to the turf. That's the 4th Lakers sack of the night. This one comes to the hands of Josh Keys, making his presence known on both sides of the football.
Yeah, very impressed with Mr. Keys. Doing a great job out there, playing on both sides of the football, and still looks fresh out there late into the third quarter.
So I'll tell you what, 9-yard loss, and the sack brings up a long 2nd down. Not before we owe a commercial break. That's the conclusion of your third quarter. Camdenton 29, Hillcrest 0. You're watching exclusive coverage of Camdenton Laker football on LakeTV.
Chances Are Restaurant and Lounge in Laurie is a hometown favorite and has been since 1989. With generous portions, favorable pricing, and a familiar staff that treats you like family, going to Chances Are is a no-brainer. They're open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner 7 days a week. Come in on the weekends for the prime rib and all-you-can-eat shrimp. And on Saturday night, year-round, they feature live music with some of the area's hottest bands. And if you stay out too late on the weekend and need that late breakfast fix the next morning, come enjoy our all-you-can-eat breakfast buffet until noon on Saturdays and 1 on Sundays. Off Highway 5 in Laurie, come find out what makes us so special and...
If you're here once,
Chances are you'll be back! Mention this Chances Are commercial on LakeTV and receive $2 off the appetizer of your choice.
Back here on Lake TV. I'd like to thank everyone for tuning in to Friday night game of the week on the Lake TV network, whether you're watching from anywhere across the globe on MyLakeTV.com, joining us on Como Channel 90 or Charter 197. We thank you for joining us. And as we come back here, it's 2nd and long. Inside give to Malachi Beckham. He has some good yardage inside the 35 down to about the 31, just past the initial line of scrimmage, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down and 9 for Hillcrest. So Hillcrest holding on by a thread here. Down 29-zip. Camdenton pouring it on. Harwood now flushed out of the pocket. He steps up, got some good yardage, cuts back inside across the 15, inside the 10, all the way to the house. 31-yard touchdown run on 3rd and long by quarterback Isaiah Harwood. And right before you said, quit on the Hornets, the quarterback, the leader, the man, Isaiah Harwood, tucks it and runs for 31 yards. That's a big play, even though things are looking gloomy for Hillcrest.
Yeah, I was just about to say it's never too late to get in some good reps against a solid Camdenton football team. So the Hornets still got opportunities to come out here, compete on every down, and prove to themselves that they came here to play some football and that they can have a good season here in 2015. Looks like they're setting up for a 2-point conversion try.
Harwood under center. He's got Beckham in the backfield. Hands it to him, and he'll be swallowed up. Nothing doing, so Camdenton stuffs the 2-point conversion attempt. And with 11-11 left in the season opener, the Camdenton Lakers lead conference foe Hillcrest by a score of 29-6. Folks, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after this.
It's the Lake's favorite family restaurant where past meets present. We're famous for our fresh homemade pizzas, our fall off the bone ribs, combo platter, and our lunch buffet until 2:30 Monday through Friday. We're also famous for the fun stuff plastered all over the walls, games, antler chandeliers, and it's truly the place where friends and family meet for good times and great food. For a taste of lake nightlife, step into Risky's, relax, meet new friends, and take advantage of happy hour with 2-for-1 drinks from 3 to 6 Monday through Friday. Don't forget our live music Thursday starting at 6 or karaoke Friday and Saturdays. Try JJ Twigs at Deerberg's in Osage Beach. Place your order at our express kitchen for fast carryout or patio dining, or enjoy full table service. Enjoy a cold drink upstairs at our Lakeview Terrace with a breathtaking view of Lake of the Ozarks. JJ Twigs for family fun, lake nightlife, and a fantastic view of Lake of the Ozarks.
Back here on Lake TV. So for those of you wanting to see a Camdenton shutout, well, not tonight. Hillcrest able to score. That's a big play by senior quarterback Isaiah Harwood. 3rd and 9 from 31 yards out. Tucks it under big pressure. Takes it all the way to the house, putting his team on his back, and they trail 29-6. Meanwhile, the kickoff return for the Lakers across the 38-yard line, and they have it 1st and 10 from their own 38-yard line.
Yeah, I almost expected to see a little bit more of that out of the Hornets quarterback. Maybe tucking the ball and running a few more times during the game. But really that was only his 1st or 2nd big run from the line of scrimmage. So
just incredible pressure put on the quarterback from the Camdenton front 5 tonight. And as we're used to seeing at the point of attack from Coach Shore and his Laker teams, defensively and offensively, when it comes to the line, they always dominate. Still out of the shotgun now. Quarterback Decker remains in there. Scrolls to his left. Now he's going to air out, looking again for Jake Hill. And just out of his reach, and neither him or defender Josh Powell had a good feel for where the ball was at, so that falls harmlessly to the turf, and that'll bring up 2nd down and 10 for the Lakers from their own 38-yard line.
Yeah, looks like they were going back to that 1st quarter play, trying to open it up down the left side. Receiver just unable to find the football in the air. It was a big throw.
So, just for you football fans that'll be at one of our Game of the Week this year, if you take a selfie, I guess not really a selfie, but a picture with any of the Lake TV crew, any of us, we normally have 8 to 10 people here, post it on our Facebook page, hashtag LakeTV, hashtag Game of the Week. You'll be eligible to win gift certificates from some of our clients like Funky Buffalo, JJ Twigs, Chances Are, and other great places, Can and Smoke, around the lake area. So make sure you find a Lake TV crew member, snap your selfie with them, post it on the Lake TV Facebook page, hashtagging Lake TV, hashtag Game of the Week, and you'll be eligible to win a great gift certificate. We got prizes for everyone all year long, so don't miss out on that outstanding opportunity on the Lake TV network. Meanwhile, a nice play into the flat. That's a first down pass and catch up to midfield. Jake Hill, the recipient, takes it 12 yards for the first down, and now a timeout for whatever reason. So while we've got a minute, we're going to take a commercial break, but don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after this.
You want a dock that'll withstand the wakes from a million boats? You want a dock that's different from the usual dock? Then you want a custom-built dock from Ozarks Barge and Dock in Gravois Mills. Ozarks Barge and Dock has been consistently voted best dock builder at the Lake of the Ozarks, and we guarantee every dock we build. Ozarks Barge and Dock. We build the strongest docks on the lake.
And we're back on Lake TV. I'm William Holtz, joined by Matt Wamser here in the booth. 10:45 left in the ballgame. Hillcrest just did break the shutout moments ago, but Camdenton marching there at midfield with a 1st and 10 here. Under center is quarterback Dylan Decker. He gives the handoff, and that is Inslee, Zach Inslee, across the 45 down to about the 44-yard line. He's got 6 yards, and on the stop, Colin Ostrich with the tackle. That'll bring up 2nd down and 4, and right now, if you're Hillcrest, the enemy is the clock. Well, and the score.
Yeah, and the Camdenton Lakers. But
as a matter of fact, it looks to me like Hillcrest has a slew of enemies at this point in time. So 2nd down and 4, inside of 10 minutes to go. And Hillcrest gonna have to burn a timeout, otherwise they would have got called for 12 men on the field. We're going to stay right here, talk a little bit about what Camdenton has done right, Matt. Hasn't even been real flashy offensively, but the defense has capitalized on every loose ball falling on it, making sure they maintain possession. And the offense able to punch it in. Had a touchdown pass to tight end Parker Stidham. You've had a couple of touchdown runs by Carter Williams, and Matt Inslee also has a touchdown run in the ball game. Inslee also has the 2-point conversion, and then Michael Hake 3 for 3 on the extra points. Tell you what, the real story of the game for Camdenton, special teams, they've been great tonight. Not only did you have the short kick, but they haven't given great field position to Hillcrest all night, and then you've also had a great kicking game. Punter Michael Terry done a nice job. He had a 52-yarder earlier, like we talked about, that squib pooch kick. And then returning, I'll tell you what, Camdenton done a nice job placing themselves with a good field position all evening long.
Yeah, I don't think it's the exact way maybe Coach Shore drew it up in the locker room before the game. But you know what? His team's come out here. They got rid of that first game jitters in the first quarter. They really kind of started to build a tempo in the second, and really they haven't looked back since. So I think they're finding their stride a little bit here in the first game of the opening of the season.
All right, now under center is Decker. He gives it up to Keys, who's got some positive yardage, keeps the feet moving. He just keeps going. Look at him. He's tough to bring down. He's got 1st down yardage across the 40, inside the 39. Kid's hard to bring down. You want to tackle him, Matt?
Oh, absolutely not. He looks big from up here. I'm not going near him.
Stat sheet has him down for 273, and if my eyesight is correct, he looks to be every bit of 273. Strong kid, can play defense, been a big part of this Laker team offensively and defensively tonight. Has a couple of quarterback sacks, done a great job leading the way, and he's got some good yards on the ground as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Looks like he's going to play a big part of this Laker team this season. So I'm looking forward to watching him and seeing what he can do the rest of the season, because I'm impressed.
And another one of the big guys getting a carry. That's number 66, Cody Helms, the big offensive lineman, get a carry. I mean, if anyone gets to have a carry for the Camdenton Lakers team, I want to go down there and get myself a carry.
Yeah, it's absolutely been running back by committee all game long, and really been impressed with their approach and trying to keep it fresh and rotating running backs in and out, really keeping the defense off balance.
So 2nd down and 6 after the 4-yard gain. Outside the give now. 27. He's got good yardage across the 30, inside the 25, down to the 21 yardage, right into our cameraman. Great shot by the great Ricky Smith on the field. Good run right there by number 27, Jay Griffin. Has big yardage all the way down to the 20-yard line. That's good for a 15-yard gain by Griffin.
Yeah, I was actually thinking about that earlier in the game. I was worried about our cameraman, Ricky. He might be taking a hit on the sidelines. He got pretty close right there. He's right in the middle of all the action out there.
So 1st down and 10, 8:46 left, 29-6. Camdenton leads Hillcrest. Been a good start to the 5th season of the Jeff Shore experiment here in Camdenton. Pitch outside, a nice cut back in, number 3 for the Lakers, keeping things going. Nice run, young man, all the way inside the 10. 1st down yardage, that's Zach Wise with the carry. Love what he did there, Matt. Had the outside, the pitch went there. All the momentum for the defense of Hillcrest went that way. He stopped, goes the other way, and has good yardage. He has 11 yards and another Laker 1st down.
Yeah, Wise is showing incredible speed out there. He's almost outrunning most of his blockers on that play. That's a great idea to cut it back upfield and pick up a 1st down.
It's the way it's supposed to work. Ball carrier's supposed to run faster than the lineman. I'd hope anyway. Well, actually, for the Lakers, you've had some ball carriers tonight. That's not the case.
Right.
You're going to reward.
Well, you never want to outrun your blocks. Sometimes you got to be patient. You got to wait. But he's doing a great job.
And Wise with the carry once again. He has a couple up to the 8-yard line. Bring up 2nd down and goal. See if we can get a camera shot of this student section from above. This is an impressive section. It seems like the whole student body's here tonight for Camdenton. Second down and 8, 7:40 left in the game. Decker under center. Fakes the handoff. Into the flat, he's got his man. That's good, down inside the 1-yard line. That's a completion to Jackson Ezard. Hauls it in, he's taken down just inside the 1. That'll bring up a 3rd down and goal. Are you thinking what I'm thinking, partner?
I'm thinking Decker looks even more comfortable after every series. He's come back into the football game. He's really throwing the ball well on the run. So I've seen him get a little bit better as this game's gone on.
I'm going to tell you what's going to happen here. Decker's going to hand off to the big Josh Keys, who's going to rumble his way into the end zone, and he's going to send this crowd into a frenzy. The young man's had a huge night. 2 sacks, 4 tackles, had 3 carries for 20 yards. He's just had a really good night, and they're going to reward him here with a touchdown run. 3rd down and goal. Decker under center. He gives it to Keys. Rumbles ahead into the end zone. Touchdown, Lakers. 35-6. Did I call it or did I call it, partner?
Absolutely.
6:42 left in the ball game. Josh Keys delivers the nail to the coffin, and the Camdenton Lakers on their way to a 1-0 start. And I'll tell you what a job by Coach Shore getting the big guy to carry. What a night he's had. Josh Keys, 2nd team All-Stater a year ago, and he has been fantastic tonight. Oh, there's a miscommunication. The pitch cut inside, and nice job by Michael Hake. Oh, he's still going. Pulled down just shy, so the conversion's no good on the muff play. With 6:42 left in the ballgame, Camdenton leads 35-6. We'll have the rest of this one right here on Lake TV.
This Lake TV Sports Game of the Week is brought to you by Rick Ball Ford Lincoln in Sedalia, Burger Smokehouse in California, Holly Lift Boat Lifts in Sunrise Beach, the Funky Buffalo Brew House in Camdenton, Cerdike Yamaha in Osage Beach, Ozark Barge and Dock in Gravois Mills, Save-A-Lot Food Stores in Camdenton and Laurie, Cannon Smoke Saloon in Sunrise Beach, Chances Are Restaurant and Lounge in Laurie, and J.J. Twiggs Pizza and Barbecue in Osage Beach and Lake Ozark.
Back here on Lake TV, I'm William Holtz, joined by Matt Wamser. All Lakers tonight, and you love to see, capping off that impressive drive, Josh Keys, the big touchdown run. Why not reward the guy?
Yeah, what a great reward. He's had one heck of a football game, both sides of the football. Huge guy out there, sacks, touchdowns. He can do it all. I'm pretty impressed with that, with Mr. Keys.
Tell you what, for a big guy, he's been pretty shifty on his feet, a rarity. And when you can move that well at that size, the sky's really the limit to what you can bring to the table for your football team. And I expect Josh Keys to have a huge senior year building on what was an impressive junior campaign. So Michael Hake now set to kick off for the Lakers. It's a little pooch short, and that is a unfortunate bounce. Out of bounds will be a legal procedure. Hillcrest will take over 1st and 10 from the 35-yard line. I believe the 35-yard line. Pretty clean game tonight by the Lakers. You've had some holding calls, a couple of those, but for the most part, we haven't seen too much laundry on the field, and that's good. I mean, I know that this game is 35-6, well over, but Camdenton really a good showing here in their opener.
Yeah, I mean, what a great opportunity to start your season at home and go out there, get rid of the first game jitters, kind of get comfortable with your new teammates on the football field in live action under the lights on Friday night. So a great start to the Camdenton Lakers 2015 campaign.
Should be good, and don't forget, following this game, the Funky Buffalo postgame show live from the Funky Buffalo in Camdenton. You're going to have to give us about 20-25 minutes to beat traffic, run over there and get set up. But we will have the postgame show. We are very excited that they are extending their hours. That way the whole community of Camdenton can come get together and celebrate a Laker win to start the season. I'd like to thank our very talented crew here. The Lake TV crew done a great job. We've got our cameraman on the field, Ricky Smith, and his partner Jonah helping him out down there. Our top camera view, Emily Ruffy, always impressive. Our executive director, Andrew Evans, with help from Nathan McKinney. Our director in the booth, Bob Spicer. Our runner and water boy, Brett Tentera. Our statistician and scoreboard editor, Chase Randall. Matt Wamser, I'm William Holtz. We are glad you're here. Second run. And this time it is number 13, Savage, lines up at quarterback. He has 7 yards in 2nd and 3. Yeah, so to touch on it again, an incredible job by our entire staff here at Lake TV. We'd like to give another shout out to our water boy, Brett Tentera, for doing all the dirty work. Executive Director Andrew Evans brought his A game for this one. Our general manager and producer / director in the booth, Bob Spicer. Chase Randall on scoreboard and stats, doing a nice job and helping out in the truck. Nathan McKinney doing everything he can do. Oh, nice hit right there. And that's a huge blow on quarterback by number 16 on the play, Seth Harris. Of course, Ricky Smith and Emily Ruffy on camera. And we got an injury, so we're going to take a commercial break. Score 35-6. You're watching exclusive coverage of the Camdenton Lakers on Lake TV.
Introducing Ride by Yamaha. The world's first dual throttle handlebar control system, engineered to change the way you experience the water. There's only one way to ride, and it's only available on Yamaha Wave Runners. Yamaha, the #1 brand on the water.
Your local Yamaha dealer at the lake for over 40 years is Sir Dyke Yamaha.
Back here on Lake TV for Matt Wamser, I'm William Holtz, and right now 35-6. It's all Lakers, and just kind of like we thought it coming in. Hillcrest off a rough campaign a year ago, and Camdenton just always finds a way to rebuild even when they graduate, just about everyone. Coach Shore has an impressive group to draw from, and they turn out well. Here back to the field now, you see Hillcrest about to get back to it. Be interesting to see if they keep Savage in there at quarterback. And now it's back to Harwood. Here's the give. It's a new running back in there at number 6, taken down by a slew of Lakers.
He does enough to get a Hornet first down.
Yeah, Clay, the ball carrier, Cameron Clay, first time we've called his name. Full head of steam, has the first down, and we are 5.5 minutes away from the conclusion of this one. Don't forget, we'll be at the Funky Buffalo live shortly after the ball game, so stay tuned, or better yet, come join us at the Funky Buffalo, hang out with the Lake TV crew, Ron Dugan, the Funky Buffalo staff, players, coaches, and hopefully the entire community of Camdenton right there at the Funky Buffalo, and of course don't miss that on Lake TV. So Harwood now the give, and bouncing off, what a tackle. Nice job by number 60 of the Lakers, Connor Whitney. Just waylays Beckham in the backfield for a 3-yard loss. That'll bring up 2nd down and 13. And we have to give a shout out to our friends in the van, Nate Dogg and the G-Child. And then, of course, a special thanks to Earl and Merle Roundmouth being here with us tonight on Lake TV.
We've got a ton of crew up here in the booth, I'll tell you. I don't even know how we all fit in here.
I don't either, but it is a blessing that we do, especially our buddy Merle over there. Look at this, and it's Savage all the way from 57 yards out on the quick strike. And just like that, Hillcrest back into the end zone. What a play. That's the young man Savage. We've called his name a handful of times. Eric Savage, a senior wideout, makes plays and makes a couple of guys miss there and takes it in from 57 yards out.
Yeah, it's the second scoring play from the quarterback, tucking it and running. So great job by the Hornets offense to kind of recognizing what's working for them and really trying to take advantage of it here late in the game.
So 35-12 now, the 2-point conversion attempt for Hillcrest ensues. We expect the crowd to start thinning out, trying to beat traffic.
You cannot beat the atmosphere here at Shore Stadium.
Savage balls on the turf, and he just falls on it. So 4 minutes left in the ballgame. Camdenton leads Hillcrest by a score of 35-12. You're watching exclusive coverage of Camdenton Laker football on Lake TV.
Football fans, don't miss the Funky Buffalo post-game show live from the Funky Buffalo this Friday following the Camdenton Laker football opener against Hillcrest. Join Lake TV Sports Director William Holtz and Ron Dugan for game recap, interviews, and analysis. And get some grub while you're there at the Funky Buffalo.
At Save-A-Lot, we know every dollar means a lot. We make it easy to save on the things you need. Not aisle after aisle of products that you don't. So you save up to 40% on every trip.
Got 99 cents? We have red, white, or green seedless grapes, vine-ripe tomatoes, and head lettuce, plus whole boneless pork loin, just $1.69 a pound.
Save-A-Lot. Savings made easy.
So Hillcrest strikes. It's Eric Savage, the senior wideout, 57 yards out, just like that. You know, we were kind of expecting this one to end here with a score of 35-6. So how about Hillcrest? And you know Savage is going to be a playmaker for Hillcrest all season long. And I don't know about these guys, but I mean, I know as an athlete that getting off to a fast start statistically as a senior is huge for your season. The fact that Savage takes one to the house is big. So here's a kick off the boot of number 50. That one bounces around. Picked up there by number 27 and outside around the 30-yard line. Once again, Griffin up to about the 30, and that's where Camdenton will take over inside of 4 minutes to play.
Great job by Hillcrest trying to climb back into this football game. You know, they got a whole season to go here. It's our first game of the year, and they're just looking to bring some positives out of this one now.
Yeah, and a 57-yard strike to your stud wide receiver. Eric Savage doesn't hurt. So back in at quarterback is Lumley. And we have a whistle. And we've got a timeout. So we'll be right back, guys, right after this.
JJ Twigs, Pizza and Pub.
It's the Lake's favorite family restaurant where past meets present. We're famous for our fresh homemade pizzas, our fall off the bone ribs, combo platter, and our lunch buffet until 2:30 Monday through Friday. We're also famous for the fun stuff plastered all over the walls, games, antler chandeliers, and it's truly the place where friends and family meet for good times and great food. For a taste of Lake nightlife, step into Risky's, relax, meet new friends, and take advantage of happy hour with 2-for-1 drinks from 3 to 6 Monday through Friday. Don't forget our live music Thursday starting at 6 or karaoke Friday and Saturdays. Try JJ Twigs at Deerberg's in Osage Beach. Place your order at our express kitchen for fast carryout or patio dining, or enjoy full table service. Enjoy a cold drink upstairs at our Lakeview Terrace with a breathtaking view of Lake of the Ozarks. JJ Twigs for family fun, lake nightlife, and a fantastic view of Lake of the Ozarks.
Back here on Lake TV is Lumley now back in at quarterback. He gives the pitch outside to Wise, makes the guy miss. Nice cut inside before he is swarmed there by a slew of Hornets. Corbin Lukes the stop there for the Hornets here. Plenty of players getting an opportunity to play for both sides here. Anytime you have a ball game that is this lopsided, you love to get everyone an opportunity to get in there. Lumley now with Wise in the backfield. It'll be given to the up man rather, and that's Bo Shore of all people. Where's that Shore name sound familiar for? Some reason it sounds like it rings a bell. Shore. Oh yeah, Bob Shore, Jeff Shore. And how about the third generation? Bo Shore.
Uh-huh.
So 3rd down and 3 now. Lumley looking to lead the Lakers to a first down. That's a give to Wise. Cuts inside before it being upended right there. Nice stop by Bryant Skatzfitzil.
I think you've been getting worse as the game goes on with that one.
Huh?
So I think you've been getting worse as the game goes on with that one.
What are you talking about? Bryant Skatzfitzil?
Perfect.
That's money right there. So with just 2:08 remaining here in the ball game, we have a visitor outside the booth, Jenny Holtz, the fiance of our statistician Chase Randall, here to catch the end of this one, wishing them a happy camping trip as they leave to get their camping on following the ball game. We're gonna have an offside on Hillcrest, so that'll be an automatic first down on 4th and 3, and continuing to shoot themselves in the foot is Hillcrest.
Well, we've got an opportunity to let's thank a few of our sponsors that help make these Lake TV broadcasts possible. We're going to thank Save-A-Lot in Camdenton. We got Surdyke Yamaha in Osage Beach. Burger Smokehouse serving up great meat since 1952. JJ Twigs, Polylift, Rick Ball Auto Mall, Chances Are Restaurant, my favorite restaurant, and the Funky Buffalo. They're hosting our post game right after this.
Lumley now the misdirection play, and very nearly breaking away was Corey Jennings on the play. And actually, the ball carrier Bryce Metcalf. I'd like to thank our friends over at Accelerate Magazine, whether it's health, nutrition, wellness, and all sports. Accelerate following Camdenton, Eldon, Osage, and Versailles sports all season long. If you're watching the stream on the Accelerate website, we welcome you to the broadcast, and we look forward to the long-term partnership with Sean Cooper and Accelerate Magazine. Here's the inside give now. Looks like Jennings once again. And actually this time, it's number 38, the ball carrier. Winton Neal gets his hands on it. Inside a minute to play. So 37 seconds left. And if you guys haven't heard Accelerate, the new magazine in the area, find them at all the schools selling those for their booster programs. Great work by Sean Cooper and the gang. So here's the sweep to the outside. Good yardage. Head down, very near first down yardage is Corey Eskridge on the play. And we got a flag. Go figure, inside a minute to go. We got 14 seconds on the clock. Camdenton leads by a score of 35-12. One last reminder, folks, right after this ball game, stay tuned. We're going to have the Funky Buffalo live postgame show about 20 minutes after we conclude here. Of course, one more thank you to our entire Lake TV crew. Great job, everyone. Erlen Merle Roundmouth, Brett Tentera, Ricky Smith, Emily Ruffy, Bob Spicer, Nate Dogg, Andrew Evans. For Matt Wamser, I'm William Holtz, and it has been an excellent night of Camdenton Laker football on Lake TV. Next week we'll be at Osage as the Indians play host to Moberly. You don't want to miss that one. The Burger Smokehouse pregame show will hit the air at 6:30. So this figures to be our last play. Lumley under center. Takes the snap. Hands it off once again to 22 Eskridge, and that's going to conclude our ball game. The Camdenton Lakers start the 2015 season on the winning note by a final of 35-12. We'll see you in just a moment at the Funky Buffalo on Lake TV.
Good job, guys.
This Lake TV Sports Game of the Week was brought to you by Rick Ball Ford Lincoln in Sedalia, Burger Smokehouse in California, Holly Lift Boat Lifts in Sunrise Beach, the Funky Buffalo Brew House in Camdenton, Cerdike Yamaha in Osage Beach, Ozark Barge and Dock in Gravois Mills, Save-A-Lot Food Stores in Camdenton and Laurie, Cannon Smoke Saloon in Sunrise Beach, Chances Are Restaurant and Lounge in Laurie, and JJ Twiggs Pizza and Barbecue in Osage Beach and Lake Ozark.
Welcome to Burger Smokehouse. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, Burger Smokehouse invites everyone to come and visit our unique visitor center. See all the amazing museum-quality displays highlighting the seasons of the Ozarks and learn about meat curing and the history of Burger Smokehouse. Peruse our factory country store where we offer the largest selection of cured and smoked meats found anywhere. While you're here, grab a smoked meat sandwich and enjoy our video tour in the Good Old Days Theater to see how we produce our famous products. Our four-generation family business has combined time-tested curing traditions with modern meat processing innovations to become the largest specialty cured and smoked meat processor in the nation. Burger Smokehouse is nestled deep in the rolling Ozark Hills near California, Missouri, just 20 miles north of Eldon on Highway 87. We're just a short drive from anywhere in the lake area. Just follow the road signs to Burger Smokehouse. You can find our products in grocery stores throughout the lake area. Visit our website at smokehouse.com. Burger Smokehouse, your trusted provider of cured and smoked meat since 1952.
Chances Are Restaurant and Lounge in Laurie is a hometown favorite and has been since 1989. With generous portions, favorable pricing, and a familiar staff that treats you like family, going to Chances Are is a no-brainer. They're open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner 7 days a week. Come in on the weekends for the prime rib and all-you-can-eat shrimp. And on Saturday night, year-round, they feature live music with some of the area's hottest bands. And if you stay out too late on the weekend and need that late breakfast fix the next morning, come enjoy our all-you-can-eat breakfast buffet until noon on Saturdays and 1 on Sundays. Off Highway 5 in Laurie, come find out what makes us so special and...
If you're here once,
chances are you'll be back! Mention this Chances Are commercial on Lake TV and receive $2 off the appetizer of your choice.
Dick Hutchison, I've got an auction I'd like to tell you about. We have a two-story home located just south of Hurricane Deck Bridge on the Lake of the Ozarks. It will be auctioned on August the 29th at 10 a.m. The home has been refinished. The view from the lake on the deck is amazing. The home features 3 bedrooms, 2.5 baths, a fireplace, and 122 foot of lake frontage. It will make a nice lake house or a good investment. The property sells to the high bidder regardless of price. For more information, call me Dick Hutchison at 573-378-8822 or visit auctioneros.com.
Football fans, don't miss the Funky Buffalo post-game show live from the Funky Buffalo this Friday following the Camdenton Laker football opener against Hillcrest. Join Lake TV Sports Director William Holtz and Ron Dugan for game recap, interviews, and analysis. And get some grub while you're there at the Funky Buffalo.
And now, live from the Funky Buffalo, the LakeTV Sports Game of the Week postgame show. You're about to witness the Funky Buffalo postgame show wrap up following the Camdenton Lakers' big victory to start the season, 35-12 over the Hillcrest Hornets. And we're here with our player of the game, Josh Keys. Josh, congratulations on the win, man.
All right, thank you.
Big game for you. Had you down for a sack. You also had 5 carries, over 30 yards. No one came into the game thinking the big-time rusher for the Lakers tonight would be Josh Keys, and you had a touchdown run. How'd it feel?
It felt pretty great. I just want to thank my teammates for allowing me the opportunity to get a touchdown for us.
That's awesome of you. I noticed over the years following you guys, one thing about Camdenton Laker players, you guys are very humble. Does that start with your head coach, or where do you guys get that from?
Yes, we definitely get it from our coach, Jeff Shore. It's just one thing he drills in us to not get too big of a head.
That's awesome. So you guys get off to a fast start, although it was shaky in the beginning. Halfway through the second quarter, it was 0-0. What was going through your head at that point in time?
I was like, oh my God, we just got to persevere, because sometimes we're definitely a second-half team, and, we just ended up pulling through and doing our best for the win.
Yeah, you guys forced four turnovers. You guys got the mishap on special teams. Going into this week, what was something that Coach Shore had you guys focus around Hillcrest, and why you guys were able to stop them defensively?
As much as we like scouting the other teams, we try to stick to our own stuff as possible, our bread and butter, like a 46 power or other running techniques, and we just try to do the best we can, because if we do our job, we can definitely win every game.
Fantastic. For those of you just joining us, this is Josh Keys, Camdenton Laker player of the game. This is the Funky Buffalo Live postgame show. We're going to have this postgame party, all 5 Camdenton Laker home games all season long. You don't want to miss it. They're going to have food, extended hours, and like I said, Josh Keys here. And I know who Josh Keys is, of course, being I get to follow the Lakers. But for those people at home that don't know Josh Keys, who are you? What makes you tick?
What makes me tick is definitely, having a team that, just feeds off my energy and I feed off theirs, and, we do everything. We're really bonded together this year. That's
awesome, man. And what are your expectations? We talked a little bit before we came on the air, and you were talking about your records in the weight room. You have that 4th record. Tell the viewers a little bit about those records and what your goals are.
Well, I benched 375 pounds for the record. I squat 610 pounds for the record. And with the clean of 300 pounds, that makes me the highest member of the 1,000-pound club. And I'm just really trying to bench 400, squat 700, and really bring up my clean to 350 pounds, just to help myself overall and just help the team out as much as I can for the records.
Awesome, my man. Well, we certainly wish you luck in that. This has been Josh Keys, player of the game. You're watching the Funky Buffalo postgame show live on LakeTV. We'll be right back after this.
It's the Lake's favorite family restaurant where past meets present. We're famous for our fresh homemade pizzas, our fall off the bone ribs, combo platter, and our lunch buffet until 2:30 Monday through Friday. We're also famous for the fun stuff plastered all over the walls, games, antler chandeliers, and it's truly the place where friends and family meet for good times and great food. For a taste of late nightlife, step into Risky's, relax, meet new friends, and take advantage of happy hour with 2-for-1 drinks from 3 to 6 Monday through Friday. Don't forget our live music Thursday starting at 6, or karaoke Friday and Saturdays. Try JJ Twigs at Deerberg's in Osage Beach. Place your order at our express kitchen for fast carryout or patio dining, or enjoy full table service. Enjoy a cold drink upstairs at our Lakeview Terrace with a breathtaking view of Lake of the Ozarks. JJ Twigs for family fun, late nightlife, and a fantastic view of Lake of the Ozarks.
Polylift boat lifts.
Your boat is a major investment. Make sure it sits on a Polylift.
When you need a boat lift to raise your boat out of the water, choose the one voted best boat lift at the lake. Choose Polylift. Any size, built with the best quality construction, a lifetime warranty on the tanks, and the service to stand behind it. We don't just build boat lifts, we build Polylifts.
We don't just build boat lifts, we build Polylifts.
William Holtz, joined by head coach of the 1-0 Camdenton Lakers, Jeff Shore. Coach, thanks for joining us, man.
Hey, your haircut's looking good, man. I always like to see what you got going. It's a good-looking cut.
Well, I know over the years working together, you always have something for my hair. I have a clip in the promo at the game of you running your hands
through my hair, which is one of the highlights of my career so far.
Yeah, I'm sure it is.
All right, Coach, back to business. You guys come in, slow start, turnover on downs. You had the turnover, find yourself in a 0-0 ball game. But then once you guys turned it on, boy, did you ever.
I thought the defense played exceptionally well tonight and really got us in some good turnovers and scoring position, where we didn't have a long field to work with. Kind of started out right off the bat with that deep one, and got a little hyper there, and I'm not sure I had another play to call after that. I thought we were going to score. So, first game you're always going to get their best, in the first half, and they gave that their best. But we kind of lasted it, and were able to kind of turn it on. And that big one before half, the big one from Decker to Stidham was a huge one. And then, Inslee's run on the first touchdown was fantastic. He really was not going to be denied. So, once we got rolling, I think, and the big 2-point conversion, I mean, anytime you can get that, and we try to do that a little bit, then the other team's chasing points. So, it was a great night. It was a lot of fun.
A lot of fun to be a Camdenton Laker right now. Obviously, last year's over. Didn't go out the way you guys wanted, but you start off on the right foot tonight against a big Ozark Conference foe in Hillcrest. They had a lot of good players, on the Hillcrest roster. And credit to your kids. Like you said, the defense really showed up tonight, forced 4 fumbles, 4 turnovers, and then, of course, the miscue by them on the special teams play that worked out for you guys real well.
Yeah, absolutely. And you hit on the defense there. I thought we really flew around at the football, which was a really good sign. A little disappointed. We had a couple injuries tonight. Kellogg got injured. Brett, who was doing a real good job at linebacker for us preseason and fullback. So, that's an area we're a little thin in. So it really, that's one of those that you hate to see as a coach. And we don't know the result of it yet, but kind of holding our breath on that. And then Hill, our speedy sophomore, I think he's going to be fine. I think he's hyperextended a knee. So he probably won't practice much this week, so hopefully we can get him back healthy. But other than that, we were okay. But those were two that, boy, I just hate to see. I hate to see that, and it really kind of does not put your mind at ease coming into the next week.
Right. A couple of, like you said, big players. Let's talk a little bit about the running game. You come off a campaign where Josh Martin, obviously just an incredible year, Ozark Conference Player of the Year, 2,500 yards, 29 touchdowns, both Laker records. So you come in, and we've seen a little dose of Carter Williams, but it seemed to me like it was running back by committee. Everyone on the roster basically got a carry, keyed by, of course, your big dog, Josh Keys, who punched it in at the end there.
Yeah, and, that's kind of our plan coming in, Carter, we rely on him a lot on defense as well, and it's hard to go both ways and carry the ball 30 times a game. So, we got some capable backs. Zach Inslee is a very capable back, did a fine job tonight. So he got a lot of the carries there, and Jay Griffin provides a little lightning in there as well as Wise, So, and Carter got some carries, obviously, but Carter kind of sacrificed tonight and went to the fullback position, because when Kellogg went down, we were some inexperience there. But our sophomore guys, they got in there and did a pretty good job. Old Bo Shore and old Winton Neal, got in there and did a good job. They looked like they were about ready to throw up when I told them they were getting ready to go in, but they overcame it real quick and went after it. So they provided some good rest for the rest of the guys. And, of course, Keys, Keys playing both ways. You like to keep him fresh a little bit as much as you can. So it was really a good team effort on the running end of things. I was really happy with that. And so, that's what it takes as a team.
Something, coming into this ball game, we know that the Jeff Shore way is to pound the rock. Over the course of your career as head coach, we know that's your identity. So coming into this ball game, Matt and I in the booth, we were just talking about, I wonder if Coach doesn't come out tonight and air it out. And it was very refreshing to see that first play from scrimmage. You aired it out to Hill. He comes underneath it, and what a throw by Decker. I'm excited to see what this kid's going to do during his senior year.
Yeah, Dylan has he's got a tremendous arm, and he's got a lot of energy, and did a really fine job tonight. Really only threw one bad pass on the night, honestly. The other one was just one of those we had to put up, and did a fine job. And looking back, we have kind of the, I guess, reputation for pounding the ball. But the year before this, we threw for more yards than we'd ever thrown for in the history of Camden. So we try to take our offense and tweak it to their strengths. And last year we knew we were inexperienced on defense, and we knew our strength was our offensive line, and we had a good running back. So we tried to play keep away ball a little bit. The year before, we slung it around a little bit. But this year, we hope to be a little more balanced, 60-40 probably, I was really happy with our O-line and the way they came on. I think they're going to keep getting better. They're old age-wise, but their experience isn't there yet. You know what I mean?
Right.
But I was really proud of them. They've got a lot of potential. And Cody Helms and Cody Roberts, Leonard Doozy, Bailey Parrish, who's played a lot for us last year, did a great job, as well as Parker Pitts, that anchors it. And then Big Dan O got in there some, and Kyle Snyder. So I'm really happy with our O-line, and I think they're going to just keep getting better and better.
One thing I want to touch on before I let you go, Coach, I know you're tired, ready to get home. But championship football teams, they find a way to win, and it's not just defensively. You held them under 180 total yards, huge. You forced 4 turnovers. But what really stood out to me tonight was the special teams unit. Yeah. The pooch kicks you guys got, I don't think we can emphasize how big Michael's punt was, that 52-yard net punt. Yeah. They looked to be getting great field position there right when they stopped you guys, but Michael booted it down the field, backed him up. You guys end up getting a turnover right after that. How about your special teams unit and being able to keep the ball out of Beckham's hands?
That's a great point because Terry did put together 2 really nice punts that really changed field position, and Michael Hake was 100% on his extra points. And, we almost got a first down on one of those fake punts as well. So the kicking game was great, and the pooch, you mentioned the pooch kickoffs, really held them to not much. We got turnover on the one. So Coach Machino is in charge of those, and he's really worked hard on that. He worked hard on it last year too, and won us. We won 3 games just on that. So I really want to compliment him and his work on that, and the kids. And a lot of times you got a kid like Little Jennings, who is not starting for us. He's a senior, good, tough player, and he's taking that role as a special teams player. So those guys that do that, that makes a team, and you can't stress that enough. And they're really bought into that, and as a coach, boy, you appreciate it.
What you got to love about these Camdenton Lakers, not only have they had success on the field, they've had success in the classroom historically, under the shore, tenured coaching, but what I love is just getting a chance to talk to these guys. They're so humble, they're so respectful, they're so soft-spoken, they're just great guys, and it's easy to root for these kids.
I appreciate that, and they're not perfect like anybody isn't perfect, but time and time again, we do get compliments on their courtesy and the way they act. So, that's a good reflection on the Camdenton Lakers, good reflection on our school, and a good reflection on our whole student body. So, I do appreciate that from them, and they are a pretty exciting bunch of kids. And we've been lucky; we've had a really good run of kids for a long time now. So, and it's makes it easy.
All right. You're watching the Funky Buffalo live postgame show right here from the Funky Buffalo in Camdenton, Missouri. Camdenton Lakers, big winners, 35-12 over Ozark Conference foe, the Hillcrest Hornets. That's been head coach Jeff Shore, overall mark of 36-15 in his 5th season as head coach of the Lakers. We'll be right back after this.
You want a dock that'll withstand the wakes from a million boats? You want a dock that's different from the usual dock? Then you want a custom-built dock from Ozarks Barge and Dock in Gravois Mills. Ozarks Barge and Dock has been consistently voted best dock builder at the Lake of the Ozarks, and we guarantee every dock we build. Ozarks Barge and Dock, we build the strongest docks on the lake.
At Save-A-Lot, we know every dollar means a lot. We make it easy to save on the things you need. Not aisle after aisle of products that you don't. So you save up to 40% on every trip.
Got 99 cents? We have red, white, or green seedless grapes, vine-ripe tomatoes, and head lettuce, plus whole boneless pork loin, just $1.69 a pound.
Save-A-Lot. Savings made easy.
Back here on the LakeTV network, the LakeTV Sports presentation. This is the Funky Buffalo Live postgame wrap-up show. We're here with Cody Helms, and what a game, man. Congratulations on the win.
Hey, thanks a lot. I mean, we all worked hard for it, and we all deserved it, I think.
Talk a little bit about your buddy Josh Keys. I know you get an opportunity to practice with them, and you guys seem to be pretty close. How about that young man carrying the ball tonight?
He definitely deserves all the credit that he's getting, and then maybe then some. He's definitely a powerful runner. He's working hard off and on the field, so he's just working it as best he can, and I applaud him for that.
Couldn't forget about our buddy right here getting a carry as well for some positive yardage. How'd that feel, brother?
It felt great. I mean, first time ever running the ball intentionally, so, I mean, I can't complain there. 4 yards is nothing to laugh about, so hopefully I can do that again another time.
Hey, man, 4 yards per carry, that gets you in the Pro Bowl in the NFL. You do it over the course of a season, so nothing to be ashamed about right there. Of course, we're here with Cody Helms, one of our players of the game. You guys came in, and like I talked to Coach, I talked to everyone about it. It was a little bit of a slow start, scoreless halfway through the second quarter. You guys got that touchdown, and what kind of came over you guys?
Once we got that first touchdown out of the way, we really started clicking and doing what we normally do, good old Laker football, and we just did what we did best. Is all I can say it as.
Not to tip your cap a little bit to your upcoming opponents, but I noticed tonight with Dylan Decker at quarterback, you guys seem comfortable running the ball, seem comfortable throwing the ball. 19 pass attempts. Do you think that with him at the helm, you guys are going to see some more opportunities through the air?
I'd say so. Dylan's definitely developing, and you don't normally start, especially at such a valuable position as a junior. So, I mean, hopefully he understands that, and will continue to get better as the season goes on.
Okay, so you're 1-0. You have a lot of football left to be played. Got to feel pretty good. But what was your favorite part of tonight?
I suppose there's the obvious one was me getting to carry the ball. But for real, my favorite part was probably just being out there with all my teammates for senior season. I might not get many more opportunities to do this in my life, so every play that I go on is very valuable.
Awesome. Cody Helms, if you had an opportunity to give someone a shout-out at home, family member, friend, give a couple, who you got?
Hey, shout out to my grandparents who might be seeing this, and my dad, my mom, who's right out there. Hey, I made it. I'm on TV.
Fantastic. Cody, hey, man, congratulations on the win. It's got to feel good starting 1-0. You guys have had success in the Ozark Conference. We're hoping for another conference title, maybe district title, see where this thing can go. Good luck the rest of the way.
Hey, thank you.
It's Cody Helms on behalf of Lake TV Sports. I'm William Holtz. We'll be right back to wrap up the Funky Buffalo postgame show on Lake TV.
Introducing Ride by Yamaha. The world's first dual throttle handlebar control system, engineered to change the way you experience the water. There's only one way to ride, and it's only available on Yamaha Wave Runners. Yamaha, the #1 brand on the water.
Your local Yamaha dealer at the lake for over 40 years is Sir Dyke Yamaha.
Welcome to Burger's Smokehouse. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, Burger's Smokehouse invites everyone to come and visit our unique visitor center. See all the amazing museum quality displays highlighting the seasons of the Ozarks and learn about meat curing and the history of Burger's Smokehouse. Peruse our factory country store where we offer the largest selection of cured and smoked meats found anywhere. While you're here, grab a smoked meat sandwich and enjoy our video tour in the Good Old Days Theater to see how we produce our famous products. Our 4-generation family business has combined time-tested curing traditions with modern meat processing innovations to become the largest specialty cured and smoked meat processor in the nation. Burger's Smokehouse is nestled deep in the rolling Ozark Hills near California, Missouri, just 20 miles north of Eldon on Highway 87. We're just a short drive from anywhere in the lake area. Just follow the road signs to Burger's Smokehouse. You can find our products in grocery stores throughout the lake area. Visit our website at smokehouse.com. Burger's Smokehouse, your trusted provider of cured and smoked meat since 1952.
Back here on Lake TV Sports, William Holtz joined by Ron Dugan following the 35-12 Camdenton Laker opening victory over the Hillcrest Hornets. We're live at the Funky Buffalo, and Ron, what a night to be a Camdenton Laker.
It really was a lot of fun. I've been watching Laker football for about 33 years now, and this is a pretty exciting team. This is about as good as I've seen for a while, especially an opening game. I mean, obviously some jitters there early, but, what a balanced attack. And, usually, we see real strong running games and, sometimes some strong passing games, but it was really balanced. And that's exciting to see because it kind of keeps the defense, they're off their toes a little bit. And,
right.
It just makes for a really successful season. So I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah, you hit the nail on the head. You talk about balance. Had 6 guys got more than 1 carry out of the backfield for Coach Shore's squad. That's huge because, last year, you had Josh Martin. He was the big, the workhorse, and then you had Carter Williams. Coming into tonight, I thought maybe Carter was going to get the bulk of the carries. Carter did his damage, but it was guys like Inslee, it was Wise, it was Keys, it was the committee. Talk about the running game tonight.
Yeah, it really was a balance or running by committee, absolutely, because they could give the ball to anybody, and and those guys, some of the cutback moves that they made out there, kind of started off, and Hillcrest was, they were holding them pretty tight there at the beginning, and then it was just like the line just kind of wore them down, especially toward the end of the first half, and certainly in the third quarter. It was just our line kind of took over and made some good holes, and those guys made some great cutback moves, and really any of them could do it. So you don't have to worry about it. If one of your running backs goes down for some reason, or gets a twisted ankle or something like that, next guy steps right in, does a great job. So, and that's what's exciting about this team is there's so many different people out there that can and star players that can fill in and do the job for us. So it's really going to be exciting this year.
It's going to be fun. Like you touched on, the balance of so many playmakers. You still have some guys touch the ball for the first time, and like you said, able to stop on a dime, cut back, create for themselves. And it's nice to know you got so many playmakers that give Coach Shore so many options. And I'm talking to the quarterback position as well with Dylan Decker. I was very impressed with what I saw from him tonight.
Starting as a junior for the first time, and obviously there's some jitters in the first game, and I thought he kind of settled down after the first couple drives there, and did a really good job. His little down and out passes to Stamper were right on the money, and I mean he did a great job. And then of course hit Stidham over the middle for a great catch there, and I think kind of went back to the well a little quick there, and got picked off. But he's going to be a really good quarterback, I think, and he'll develop this year. And for the first game, I passed for 150 yards or something like that, and did a great job. But he's got a really good receiving core out there, and some guys with some great hands, and I know I mentioned Stamper, but he's got some great hands out there. So and that's what's pretty cool about this team. They can, they don't have to just rely. And I know Coach called 2 or 3 pass plays in a row, and I haven't seen that for a while.
Right.
And so that really keeps the defense on their heels. So I'll look for some great things, not only from the running game but also from the passing game this year.
Yeah, I talked to Coach Shore, and the running game, the passing game, the defense was there, but the special teams were a huge factor in tonight's ball game. Oh
yeah, they were, and just when Hillcrest was kind of getting some good field position there, and then had that, I don't know what it was, 60-yard punt or whatever, and backed him back up, and then the defense took over. Some of the D-line got in there and got in the quarterback's face and caused some problems. And I know the Simpson kid caused one big fumble and then was in on a sack, and they fumbled the ball right after that. And so he made some big defensive plays there too. And that defensive line just really they showed their strength. Especially late in the game, and like I said before, they just kind of wore down the defense, and Hillcrest just kind of took the air out of them, and that you could just see it out there on the field, and I was really surprised at the end of the first half when, they didn't even try to run a play.
Right, 8 seconds left, just
and then they had to kick off in the third quarter, and I thought, well, that tells you a lot about how they're feeling about this game right there, and it said a lot about what Camdenton was doing to them.
I'll tell you what play I really like, Ron, and it's honestly, in my opinion, it's an underused play with that pooch kick you see. It's high. It gives the defense a chance, the coverage team a chance to get down, and it's always hard to field because your big guys that are out there to block, they don't have a football mind to go up under and fair catch it, or they don't want anything to do with the football. Typically, they panic. They look around. And so that's a play that I love at any level, especially when you have athletes like Camdenton, and any kind of miscue by the receiving team opens the door for that opportunity to get the recovery, and that's huge.
Well, and you said it, that's the key to it, is the speed that Camdenton has on that kickoff team. And, especially with Michael kicking the ball off, and he's pretty quick. And, he knows exactly where it's going, and a lot of times he was the first one right there. And, and of course, if you're going to do that, obviously, you take the ball away from their strength, which was their speed deep, on receiving kickoffs. But you also, with the speed of our guys up front, you have a chance to recover it almost every time. And you're going to give up some field position on that, but you're taking the ball out of the hands of some really good athletes that Hillcrest had back there ready to receive the ball.
Absolutely. It's risk and reward, and I think the reward far outweighs the risk when you're talking about field position on that.
Yeah, and it certainly did tonight.
So on behalf of Lake TV Sports, if you're around the lake area, whether it's Camdenton, Osage, Eldon, Versailles, California, you're not a Lake of the Ozarks resident if you don't know about the shootout. And Mr. Shootout right here, Ron, I'm going to give you the opportunity to talk about some of the upcoming events, some of the charities the shootout helps. Just go ahead and tell the viewers a little bit about that.
Well, the shootout is the largest boating event in the country, and it comes to the Lake of the Ozarks. Actually, we have a lot of events starting this weekend, and we run for about 10 days until next weekend when we have the big boats come in and they'll race down there by Captain Ron's on Saturday and Sunday. But we've got the mini shootout this weekend down at Papa Chubby's, and it's we have remote control boats that are going 100 miles an hour. We had one 2 years ago, 119 miles an hour, which is amazing.
Awesome.
But they're a lot of fun. I encourage people to go down there and see that. Golf tournament this Sunday at Old Kinnerook. We have a treasure hunt, all kinds of events all week long. We have a meet and greet down on the Strip, which is a fantastic event. We're expecting about 5,000 to 6,000 people to come down on the Strip to see these boats all lined up. And these aren't just your little 21-foot runabout that you have, that you've had for the last 30 years. I mean, these are $1 million and $2 million boats that these guys bring from all over the country. I mean, they're coming in from New York, California, Florida, and everywhere in between to showcase their boats here at the Lake of the Ozarks. And so it's just a fantastic event. Encourage everybody to go on the shootout website. It's lakeoftheozarksshootout.org and see the schedule. And there's so much to do for everybody. And it's a fantastic event, and it's all for charity. And every penny that we make goes right back to the local charities. I think there's 32 different charities that are going to receive money this year. We gave away $125,000 in the 7 years it's been at Captain Ron's. We've given over $600,000 away. So we're excited about this year. We think we're going to set all kinds of records, and in fact, I know we are. So the outpouring from the community is great. We have over 700 volunteers that come and help us with this event. So it's a great event. Encourage everybody to participate in it.
And there's still time to volunteer, correct? If people want to volunteer, you guys still need help volunteer-wise?
We're pretty set, to be honest with you, because all the events are coming up pretty quick. But you can always call the Lake West Chamber if you want to help out. And if they've got a spot for you, we would love to have you involved.
Awesome. So if you want any more information, not only can you go to the website, also Showcase Publishing has the official shootout guide. They did an awesome job on that. Pick up your copy of that. And just to close out here, this is not the only time you're going to get an opportunity to come to the Funky Buffalo following a Camdenton Laker post-game or following a game here in Camdenton. All 5 home games throughout the 2015 season. Find yourself right here with our friends here. We're going to have food. We're going to have games. Come join us. It's an awesome community feel, and we certainly appreciate Ron and Nicole, opening the doors and allowing us to do this. So on behalf of Ron, myself, I'm William Holtz. You've been watching the Funky Buffalo post-game show on Lake TV Sports. Good night.
This Lake TV Sports Game of the Week was brought to you by Rick Ball Ford Lincoln in Sedalia, Burger Smokehouse in California, Holly Lift Boat Lifts in Sunrise Beach, the Funky Buffalo Brew House in Camdenton, Cernike Yamaha in Osage Beach, Ozark Barge and Dock in Gravois Mills, Save-A-Lot Food Stores in Camdenton and Laurie, Cannon Smoked Saloon in Sunrise Beach, Chances Are Restaurant and Lounge in Laurie, and JJ Twiggs Pizza and Barbecue in Osage Beach and Lake Ozark.